Helo a chroeso I Barc yr Arfau. Casnewydd sy'n ymweld â Gaerdydd heno. Dau dîm sy'n arediadau da iawn ar yr adeg holl bwysig yma o'r tymor. Ond mae'n rhaid I un o'r rhediadau yna dod I ben heno.
Ac wrth ymosod cyllall boed drwy fenyn yn gorffen mewn steil, un i'r camerâu.
Troelli yn ymestyn ac yn sgorio'r cais.
Maen nhw mor ddinistrol, bechgyn y brif ddinas.
Casglu yn tirio a Casnewydd ar dan yma yn llithro dros y linegau I Casnewydd.
Casnewydd wedi cael y pwyntiau llawn unwaith eto.
Felly dyma sut mae pethau'n siapo yn y tabl. Fe fydde buddugoliaeth heno yn cadarnhau bod Gaerdydd yn gorffen yn ail ac yn cael gêm cyn-derfynol adre os maen nhw'n cyrraedd y rownd yna. Bydde buddugoliaeth I Casnewydd yn cadarnhau eu lle nhw yn y 4 ucha. Dim ond 5 pwynt sydd angen ar Lynebwy o'r 2 gêm ola I orffen ar y brig. Bydd Arfau Pen y Bont a Pontypool yn chwarae yn y rownd ail y gyfle a mae'n dyn rhwng Rygbi Cymru a Cwins Caerfyrddin am y lle awtomatig ola yn y rowndiau terfynol. Felly digon dal yn y fantol yn Super Rygbi Cymru. Ar hyn o bryd, croeso cynnes I Barc yr Arfau yn ymuno fi heno, Dylan Lewis a Iwan Phillips, sy'n golygu bod ni bron a ffurfio rheng flaen rhyngddon ni. Os o'n ni mond I cael un gêm fel prop Henrydd, ond dyna ni. Dylan, gret cael ti, dy debut, ymddangosiad cyntaf heno. Ti bron a bod nôl ar y cain chwarae, ddim cweit, nôl ar y cain sylwebu. Sut I ti, sut mae'n anaf?
Ie, fi'n dda, ddim wedi bod yn tymor dda I fi, ond gobeithio nawr bydd nôl ar y cae. Fi'n ymarfer gyda Oli Griffiths fan'na, mae'n ddim yn joio, ond
Ti'n edrych fel bod ti'n barod, ti'n meddwl o'r lluniau yma, ynddi ti?
Ddim yn teimlo'n barod, ond na, fi'n edrych ymlaen. Gobeithio bod nôl ar y cae yn y wythnosau nesaf.
Ie, edrych mlaen I weld ti fed. Ti wrth gwrs gyda Dreigen nawr, ti wedi chwarae Gaerdydd. Y 2 dîm, fel ni wedi sôn heno ar rediadau da, 2 dîm cryf. Be ti'n disgwyl gweld?
Ie, mae'n 2 tîm cyffroes. Mae nhw'n 2 tîm sydd wedi datblygu tipyn bach o meddiant nawr o momentum. So, bydd yr olwyr fi'n siŵr yn hoffi y noson heno. Bydd nhw'n taflu pêl o gwmpas, so fi'n edrych ymlaen I gwylio hwnna. Ie,
dwi ddim cweit mor wyntog, dwi'n meddwl allan o'r cae, a fe mae fe fel fan yma. Ond Ifan, Caerdydd di ennill 7 gêm yn olynol. Ydy'r momentum gyda nhw nawr I gario'r fath o perfformiadau mae'r holl ffordd?
Ie, fi'n credu mae Gaerdydd yn mynd I fod yn llawn hyder mewn i'r gêm a fel sy'n sôn mae'r momentum na yn sicr gyda nhw. Mae hwnna'n peth pwysig iawn yn rygbi, ond beth nath bresio fi falle wrthnos diwetha oedd ffordd nath Gaerdydd ware yn erbyn Llanymdyfri oedd y carden goch na di helpu nhw cryn dipyn, ond y ffordd nhw wedi ware nhw'n gelfydd iawn y tu ôl, nhw'n sgoro ceisiau pert iawn a fi'n siŵr nawr bydd nhw'n edrych mlaen I ware rygbi tebyg ma prawn ma.
A beth am Casnewydd fe gollon nhw 5 gêm gynta'r tymor a wedyn mond I colli 1 yn yr 17 gêm nesaf ym mhob gystadleuaeth. Be sydd I newid?
Wel, maen nhw edrych fel maen nhw'n bildo nawr yn y hanner y cywir y tymor, so maen nhw'n creu llawer o siawns, maen nhw'n chwarae rygbi dda, so ar ennill nhw yr S4C blwyddyn diwetha, so maen nhw'n gwybod sut I gwneud e.
Ie, wel ti'n gweud ennill nhw'r S4C am y tro cyntaf yn hanes Super Rygbi Cymru, yr un tîm sy'n nawr yn dal pob tlws. Casnewydd, pencampwyr y gynghrair wrth gwrs, a nhw sy'n hefyd yn dal y cwpan ar ôl trechu Llanymddyfri yn y rownd derfynol ar Barc yr Arfau ar ddechrau'r mis. Ac ar ôl curo Lynebwy oedd I cartre pethefnos yn ôl nhw sy'n nawr yn dal y darian her hefyd. Pob tlws yng Casnewydd am y Tai Morris gyda Sean Hawley.
I'm with Tyrone here, Ty Morris, head coach of Newport. Cardiff hold no real fears for you. You've got a good record against them, Ty. Playoffs secured. What really is the incentive for tonight?
It's a derby game, so the incentive is to win, as it always is. Look, we want to get into the top 4, so home playoffs is crucial for us, but, this is 2 very good teams out today, so we're under no illusion this is going to be a tough game, but the incentive is to win.
Well, look, they're on a good run. 7 league wins on the bounce. Has it been this week about focusing on yourselves, or have you been looking at their strengths?
If I'm honest, Sean, it's usually around ourselves. You have to be wary of, obviously, the back line they got out today, so we spoke around their strengths, but it's just how we combat that. So a lot of it's been about us.
And as always happens at this stage of the season, 2 late withdrawals just before the game. Tell us a bit about both wings have dropped out.
Yeah, unfortunately, obviously, Ollie Andrews this morning and then Lloyd just in the warm-up. So, yeah, it's a bit of a turn, but that's why we got travel reserves. So, young Noah's come in and young Ollie Woodman. So I'm super chuffed for Ollie to get a start now, and excited to see Noah go as well.
That's what it's all about, young players. Good luck tonight, Ty.
Thanks.
Ie, Ollie Woodman, wrth gwrs brawd Ryan Woodman sy'n chwarae dreigiau. Mae'n amlwg yn rhy oer i Lloyd Lewis mas na fi'n meddwl hyn. Ond ni wedi clywed fe ddim yn ddifrifol, felly falle gewn ni sgwrs gyda fe yn ystod y gêm. Gallen ni sôn am sawl chwaraewr ifanc, ond gadewch i ni ddechrau gyda'r canolwyr, Joe Westwood a Harry Ackerman, be neidio potensial nhw?
Mae potensial nhw'n enfawr. Mae enwedig Ackerman wedi cael cryn dipyn o anafiadau sydd wedi atal llif i datblygu ar e. Ond fi'n credu mae'r ddoi ma wedi datblygu cryn dipyn yn gorfforol dros y blynyddoedd diwethaf. Maen nhw dal yn boes ifanc iawn, 22 a 11, felly mae cryn dipyn o datblygu dyn nhw wedi wneud. Ond dwi'n edrych mlaen i weld nhw yn mynd achos maen nhw'n boes mowr yn ganol ca, a maen nhw'n mynd i fod yn gorfforol iawn, a maen nhw'n mynd i fod yn bwysig iawn i Newport i gael nhw dros y llinell fantes.
A mae dymded y Cymru nawr yn dos yng nghanol cae. Pan ti'n meddwl am yr ifanc sydd wedi camu'r llwyfan rhyngwladol, Eddie James, Joe Hawkins, mae boes fel Joe Roberts, ond hefyd mae boes ifanc ar droed y boes yma, fel ni'n gweld i dîm Caerdydd heddi. Ie,
chi'n edrych yn ganol ca gyda Gaerdydd, mae'r ddoi crwtyn ifanc, Steffan Emmanuel a Darwin Lewis. Maen nhw ddoi wedi cael cryn dipyn o brofiad y gilydd yn Cymru dan 20 dros yr wythnosau diwethaf, felly bu nhw'n gwybod yn union siwt maen nhw ddoi'n ware. Falle maen nhw'n gwrthgyferbynnu twtch gyda siwt mae'r ddoi canolwr sy'n sy'n gwynebu nhw pnawn. Mae nhw falle'n bach mwy gorfforol. Mae Steffan Emmanuel, mae fe'n gelfydd iawn yn ffordd mae fe'n ware, mae'n mynd yn fflat iawn i'r lein, tynnu'r bêl nôl yn ddwfwn, felly dwi'n edrych mlaen siwt bydd cystadleuaeth na'n datblygu trwy gydol y gêm.
Ie, a fy'n hefyd. Right, wel peidiwch y phoeni, dy Dylan Lewis ddim wedi gadael ni'n barod ar ei shift gyntaf. Mae fe wedi mynd i ffindio Griff McKee sy'n wrth ymyl y cae.
Diolch Lauren. Roddy Jones yma hefo fi hefyd. Roddy, ti wedi bod yn treulio dipyn o amser efo Dylan. Sut mae wedi bod yn ystod rehab?
Ddim yn rhywun iawn, fi'n credu bod fi wedi treulio gormod amser gyda fe, i fod yn onest. Ond na, mae fe'n wastad yn hapus, so yn good cwmni da.
Ti ar fi'n dod i'r cae am y tro cyntaf yn Super Rygbi Cymru. Be di deimlad ydi?
Edrych mlaen, dwi wedi chwarae spel, so edrych mlaen bod nôl yn chwarae.
Ti'n mynd mewn i sgrym, nhw'n i adael ti fynd i gynesu fyny. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Dylan, mae'r amser yma ar y cae, mae'r rhengflaen yn cynesu fyny. Be sy'n bwysig i'r rhengflaen feddwl am yn ystod y cyfnod yma?
Fi'n siŵr nawr bydd Rods yn edrych i cael uchder allan o'r coesau, cefn syth a bain grif. A wedyn mae'n amser i bydd yn gwrando ar y ref am y shot a'r cael allan, ond cadw'r siap na. So eisiau bod yn uchel, just cadw'r uchder yn low a bydd e'n iawn. Mae'n edrych yn grif, ydy e?
Ydy, gant y cant. Mae wedi bod yn ymarfer yn amlwg. Mae'r cae yn amlwg yn cae plastig. Dwi'n gwneud dipyn o wahaniaeth yn y cynesu fyny neu yn y gêm yn ei hun?
Wel, fi'n siŵr bydd y fanwr yn dweud, scrum shouldn't go down, boys. Ond mae ddim mor hawdd na. Mae'n anodd ar y cae hyn, weithiau. Shorter studs needed, ond bydd yn siŵr, obviously noson neis, gobeithio dim gormod o scrums.
A ti'n edrych ymlaen i weld o mynd hen yma ar ôl y gwaith mae wedi bod yn gwneud tu ôl y llen?
Wel, mae wedi dweud i fi bydd yn test hawdd i fe ar ôl ymarfer gyda fi, so fi'n edrych ymlaen i gweld e mynd heno. Ie,
pawb yn edrych ymlaen. Nôl i ti, Lauren.
Mae rhywbeth yn dweud fi bod Rodri ddim yn gallu ei glywed e fanna, ond reit, at y tîm Cardiff, llwyth o dalent ifanc, yn enwedig yn yr olwyr, gan gynnwys 3 o ser tîm 20 Cymru o'r 6 gwlad. Chwaraeodd Steff Emmanuel pob munud o'r 6 gwlad i Gymru. Mae e'n ôl yn Grys Caerdydd heno. Osian Darwin Lewis yn bartnerydd o fe yn y canol. Dechreuodd y par yma 4 gêm i Gymru gyda'i gilydd yn y 6 gwlad. Ac wrth gwrs Tom Bowen yn seren ifanc. Newydd arwyddo cytundeb newydd gyda Gaerdydd. Cymaint o gyffro o gwmpas y dyn o Aberdâr. Mae fe ar y cae yma i Gaerdydd heno. Right Dylan Lewis wedi ffindio'i ffordd ôl i'r stiwdio. Dyna lle ni'n mynd i ddechrau, Dylan, gyda'r llinell gefn yma. Fe welson ni pa mor beryglus o'n nhw yn Llanymddyfri wythnos diwetha. Ti'n disgwyl yr un peth heno?
Ie, yn wir. Ti'n gweld, maen nhw wedi chwarae gyda'i gilydd trwy Cymru 20 a maen nhw'n marfer gyda'i gilydd bron pob dydd gyda Cardiff. a ti'n gweld pa mor peryglus mae Tom Bowen wedi bod, so fi'n joio gwylio fe heno.
Ie, mae hwnna wedi bod yn rinwedd o i chwarae nhw trwy gydol y tymor. Mae'r ryddid na'n sicr gyda nhw i trafod y bel, taflu'r bel o gwmpas. Mae fe'n gret i wylio fel nath Dill sôn gyda chwaraewyr fel Tom Bowen ar y cach i moyn gael ei ar y bel mor gyflym ych chi galler.
Ie, Osian Dawen Lewis hefyd yn wych disadwn diwetha. And at y pac de, Sonny McCabe, gwr sy'n llawn potensial o be ni'n clywed, Ifan?
Ie, yn bendant, mae'n grwtyn ifanc wrth gwrs, a oedd e'n ware 4 diwrnod nôl, a mae fe'n ware nawr ar car arfe nawr heno, felly bydd e'n bwysig iawn i fe gallu gael falle trael arafu bel Newport lawr gwmynt y ffosib, a dwi'n edrych mlaen i weld yn mae'n talent mowr a mae dyfodol disgler dag eith flaen e.
Yeah, Dan Fish now with Amino, and I don't think you expected to see Dylan then, were you? Great to see him. His debut on Super Rygbi Cymru. Just a question on Sonny McCabe. I mean, Josh Turnbull's told us he's a man with so much potential. Having to back it up tonight, having played and won for Wales in the 19s against Ireland on Sunday.
Yeah, obviously we picked up a few niggles last weekend, so it's a great opportunity for Sonny. Obviously he played well for us in the cup competition. We gave him an opportunity then, and he took his opportunity. So tonight, obviously a big test for him. One I know he's relishing, and I'm sure he'll stand up and take the fight to Newport tonight.
It's second versus third tonight, and potential for you boys to solidify that home semi-final spot. Is that something that you potentially spoken about?
Well, yeah, it's massive. Obviously we see how much it means to us to play at the Barc, and if we win tonight, it's in our hands. So if we win tonight, we get to play the home quarter-final, and if we're fortunate enough to win now, we'll get the home semi. So it's a massive game for us tonight, and there's a lot on the line.
And one question: Jason Harry's covering 7 tonight. Is that a sign of age, or is he learned out of jackal since I've been away?
Well, you know what they say, the older you get, the closer to the scrum you get. So, to be fair, with the injuries you got, we're fortunate to have Jason tonight. He will be, could potentially make a cameo in the back row like he did on Saturday. But, it's great to have some of his experience around these young boys, and to be fair to him, wherever he comes on, he'll do a job for us tonight. And
something about these games against Newport, 2 teams who've been flying high in the league over the last few years. What are you expecting from them?
Well, it's going to be a real good game. Obviously, I'm excited to see the challenge of the centres. Obviously, Osh and Steph going against Harry and Joe. So I think that's going to be a big challenge for our boys. And I think that's what we want to see. Obviously, all these young boys out here expressing themselves, ready to take the next step, hopefully into professional rugby.
Right, go and find some shelter from this wind. It's a bit of a wind trap in this corner. Dan, great to speak to you as always. Diolch yn fawr. Right, mae'n bryd i ni nawr ymuno and tîmau sylwebu. As ever, there is English language commentary available with Sean Hawley and Dylan Lewis. Just yn atgoffa ni'n fan hyn o'r tro diwetha chwaraeodd y ddau dîm yma gyda gilydd 19-12 y sgôr, felly pwy eitha hi heno. As I said, English language commentary available on yn y Gymraeg, Ifan Phillips sy'n ymuno a Griff McKee.
Well, at a real cold Cardiff Arms Park. Cardiff here are off the back of 7 straight S4C League wins and the 3 away victories on the bounce. They come back to the Arms Park full of confidence. Dan Fish only makes 3 changes to the team that hand it Llandovery the biggest defeat of the season. Jon Emanuel comes in at loose head. The rest of the changes in the back row. Number 8, Aled Ward returns. Whilst former Dragon Ben Fry switches from blind side to open side to make way for 18-year-old academy product Sonny McCabe. Ty Morris, on the other hand, makes 6 changes, slightly more now with the late changes to his Newport team that beat Bridgend last time out. And they're looking to close the 8-point gap on Cardiff tonight. In the backs, try-sensation Lloyd Lewis was due to play, but he is now replaced by Ollie Woodman, wearing 14 on the other wing. Shea Foster-Smith comes in for the unfortunate Ollie Andrew, who was due to start at number 11. Well, the scene is set as Newport, the visitors tonight, come out lying in 3rd in the SRC, 8 points behind, 1 game to go. They have a home tie against bottom place Pontypool, and their captain Ben Roach, what a stalwart he is, 32-year-old now, played 60 consecutive games for Newport. Unbelievable achievement. Morgan Williams there wearing 15. Newport, as Ty Morris said pre-match, looking to just get that win. Anything can happen now. 2 games to go. They're looking for home ties in that quarter and semi-final stage. And young Ollie Woodman on the wing. It brings Noah Morgan onto the bench for Newport, so late changes in the backs as Craig Hudd, 28-year-old, his 4th season at Cardiff, the captain, leads the Blue and Blacks out on a really impressive run. 7 straight SRC League wins, 3 away wins on the bounce, inflicted a huge defeat. Llandovery's biggest defeat of the season at Church Bank last time out. But they come home tonight. Ben Fry's been imperious from since he's come to Cardiff, and there's the exciting Tom Bowen, son of former Scarlets outside half Gareth Bowen and Johan Emmanuel, the Emmanuel brothers playing in tandem tonight. Ben Connor, son of former Osprey outside half. Sean Connor is in charge, our referee. Aled Griffiths, Keith David are our assistant referees. I'm soon to be joined by former Wales prop Dylan Lewis on his debut in SRC English Comms. And it'll be Harry Wild, young 20-year-old Church Village product, to get us underway. The drop kick is a little long, and indeed, assistant and Ben Connor go back. So, a little mistake from Harry Wild there. It is quite gusty down towards that far left-hand side, as Lawrence said in presentation at the start.
We're inside.
Straight back. Okay. Johan Emmanuel on the loose set will get a chance to lock up with Newport tight dead Ollie Drake, whose birthday it is today. Happy birthday, Ollie. As his brother-in-law Henry Palmer at hooker alongside him. And there's Rodri Jones, former Wales prop.
Bind.
And there we see the flame-haired youngster, Sonny McCabe, academy product. Big lad, plays at lock and 6 as the first scrum goes down. Apologies if you hear any choice language on the referee's microphone. There's Ollie Drake, birthday boy.
Yeah. Feet up. Bind longer.
Right, smiles from the Cardiff second rows.
Left of the mark, please.
No doubt. Plenty of chat in there at the first scrum. Johan Emmanuel, such a prospect. Millfield School, Barc product. Wales under 20, his first season here. This is his 11th appearance for Cardiff RFC tonight. And Darv Buckland.
Keep it there, elbows up.
Puts in headband on, and Newport get a little bit of ascendancy in the first scrum. Arm goes out from Ben Connor. Buckland, free play, comes to the left, but goes right, show and go. Just skips past Harry Wild. Now the scrum half is out, so it is the captain, Ben Roach, who takes it on. Buckland back to his feet. Newport on the attack. Westwood steps up as first receiver. Across the gain line goes Rodri Jones. Westwood again playing 10. Lovely hands. You know, it's big Josh Skinner, the 31-year-old, formerly the Dragons Academy. Carwyn Penny, blonde head 10, is back in position. There he is now. Takes it to the line, little show. Runs into the big frame of Ethan Phillips. All 118 kgs of him. There's the birthday boy, Ollie Drake. A bit upright, and Emmanuel deals with that. Newport still in possession. Morgan Williams has a little dart. Not a pace, and the arm goes out from Connor again. Buckland. Pass goes awry. Not rolling. I think it was Ben Fry. And the early pressure from Newport.
Got to be smarter when we jackal for the ball.
Rewarded. And what will they do here? Carwyn Penny. Well, he's looking towards our commentary side, left-hand side, indeed, going for the corner. Decent kick from the outside half.
Edge of the line, Joe.
So there's Morgan Williams going through. Tackle came in. Yeah, it was Ben Fry, apparently, not rolling away. Little harsh on the open side. Newport's first line out then to the back, well taken. A good drill from the Black and Ambers. Crabbing a little bit sideways, but they're still in possession.
Out now, out now.
McCabe making a bit of a nuisance of himself. Broken free. Just 4 meters short now, Newport. Great start from the visitors. Buckland asking referee for something. Calls his forwards tighter. It's Hunter Ward, the Australian. Is he over the line? Indeed he is. And I think it is Hunter Ward. It is. former Waratahs man in his first season at Newport, and it's Newport's first attack. The decision to go for the corner and the maul was the right one.
Newport go forward.
And Newport take an early lead, 5 points to 0. Well, Cardiff stunned. And the stocky Aussie strides away with the win. Well, Buckland called him shorter, shrugged off one tackle, and with a little bit of help from Ollie Drake and second row Callum Bradbury, he goes over. And an easy conversion, really, for Carwyn Penny. It's Newport that take an early lead, 7 points to 0. Well, he stayed on his feet, and Ollie Drake's thrust, and Callum Bradbury to boot, got the blindside flanker over. What a start for Ty Morris's men. Wild switches to the right-hand side, keeps it infield this time. Shay Foster-Smith, the experienced centre, playing on the wing, called in late notice.
And away now. Good work.
Westwood really stepping up, puts Penny in second receiver. Morgan Williams getting involved. Ushered to the touchline, but stays in really well for now, and now the flag goes up. Derby cross for Morgan Williams. A bit of a handful there, but eventually got him into touch, and Cardiff can now settle just inside the Newport half with their first line-out. Again to the back, it's taken by Ward, and Cardiff's first attack, Emmanuel, with what's becoming a bit of a customary show and go, make some yards. Wild shows it to the line, lovely little pass there. In comes Matty Young from fullback. Cardiff backline unchanged from that brilliant win. Carry from big Tom Harper, 18th appearance this season. Second row, Ethan Phillips with the blue scrum hat. Wild trying to pull the strings. Ocean Darwin Lewis, 2 tries last time out on this. Well, I thought it was stolen by Penny, but it's a penalty to Cardiff advantage. Fry brings Wild into place, a bit of space there, lovely little offload. Long pass to Matty Young. Has he got the gas? Manuel inside, has support. Ben Fry gathers, and that is a fantastic try. What a response from Cardiff. Well, involved at the start, Ben Fry, and involved at the end, finishing it off. That's his 7th try of the season. The former Dragon. And barely a minute or so ago, it's end-to-end already. There's Fry in the early parts of the try. Wild saw a bit of a gap and took it through. The long pass to Matty Young, and Emmanuel had 2 or 3 inside, and it was Fry that took it off Ethan Lloyd for the try. So we've got a game on here. As Harry Wild to the right of the post, strikes it well, end over end, and that levels the scores at 7-all. As Dylan Lewis, former Wales international prop, joins me. Welcome on your debut, Dylan.
I'm out of breath. I just had to climb God knows how many stairs to get up there. Thanks for having me, Sean.
You missed 2 tries, mate. It's a try apiece, end-to-end stuff. So Karen Penny doesn't like the ball. Ben Connor says it's flat. Let's have another one. That'll do. So as we were, 7-all then. And this time Penny kicks the pumped up ball to the youngster, Sonny McCabe. Fancies a bit of a trundle, gets over the 22, but it's ripped off him. I think that was Hunter Ward, the try scorer for Newport. And up steps Joe Westwood. He's had a lot of ball, Joe Westwood, in the early exchanges. And indeed, he's holding on there.
It's 2 good turnovers.
Yeah.
Holding on.
And Dylan, just explain to us, you know, it is about not just jackling at every opportunity, but picking the right moment.
Yeah, there's an art to it, definitely. Hunter Ward there with the rip. He trained with the Dragons a couple of weeks ago. Very, very good player. But like you said, it's picking your right opportunities to go after the ball.
Yeah. Newport on the line.
There we go. We see it was actually Harry Ackerman, the youngster. Good tackle coming in. Low chop from Ben Fry. That brings in the Jackler to the back again. All three lineouts from either side have gone there. Now then, oh, there was an option to Darwin Lewis there. Couldn't get away. Emmanuel Shaw again, and Fry ever present, getting involved. Emmanuel took a little late hit. Foster Smith tries it out the back, and Bowen, well, ever the poacher, looking for that one.
It's quite evident how Cardiff are trying to play tonight. Trying to play fast, trying to play on top.
Play very flat to the line, don't they, with both Harry Wild and Johan Emmanuel. Sorry, not Johan. Apologies, Steph.
Same as last game, okay? It was fast this side.
Ben Fry, since coming to Cardiff, Dylan, seems to have had a new lease of life. Had a bit of regional rugby, but has been a key player for Cardiff.
Experienced player. Played a fair bit at URC. Very, very good defender.
Crouch.
So to the scrum.
Bind.
Dylan looks eagerly on.
Up we come, boys.
Rodri Jones very excited to be back out there today, I think.
Oh, come on. Can you wait on bind, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Same, Mark.
He'd be happy with the game, just the scrums, I think.
Seems to be
at all times.
Been around a long time, Rod.
Get it right.
Yeah, he's very experienced. Plays both sides. Or has played both sides. Cat international at both sides. Very strong scrummager. He's been sidelined for a good while this year now, so it's good to see him back out there.
Bind.
Against 29-year-old Tom Harper on the tight head for Cardiff.
Stay there.
Buckland feeds. Roach looking for that shove.
Sideways. Round on the mark.
No, I'm told to use it, but then they clearly got the ascendancy in the scrum.
Yeah, they look like they got dominance there. It's a good starting platform for them. I think that could be the difference tonight. Two teams who are looking to play fast, exciting rugby. I think if the forwards can get them on the front foot, it'll only benefit.
Yeah, a few changes in the back. Late joining us. Both wings dropped out before the game. Ollie Andrew due to start, as was Lloyd Lewis for Newport, but both went down. There's young Harry Ackerman. So in has come Ollie Woodman onto the right wing and Shea Foster Smith onto the left. So
it's only Ollie's second game in around 12 months.
Set.
Exciting player.
Elbows up. Elbows
this
up.
time the scrum stays up for now, but at Newport again with the shove.
No, use it then.
Ben Roach doesn't really want to go out scrumming for a penalty. Penny has to play. Lovely little ball on the outside. Here's the gas man, Morgan Williams. Has young Ollie Woodman on the outside. Shows his wheels. Just half brought down there by Harry Wild. It's still in play. Up they come. There's the captain, Roach to the 22. Here comes the loose head. Rodri Jones. And Buckland. Westwood steps up as he has done in this first 10 minutes of the game, and through go Newport. It's going to be Hunter Ward for his second. He gets it down. Well, end-to-end stuff from their own 22 in the scrum, right the way to the other end.
I'm 15. That's all right.
The referee has double blown his whistle, so
we'll
have a little listen.
Yes. Our players screaming and swearing at us. Yeah. That ruck 15's run away, swearing.
Sounds my neck.
Okay, but it would have been advantage. Yeah. We played through. Okay. The next time it happens, you leave the field.
I'll tell them all.
Thank you.
So our referee Ben Connor, just to explain about shouting and screaming, looking for decisions, swearing. They don't take anything like that, referees, do they?
No. Yeah. No, they don't, no.
Okay.
But Newport there, numbers to the line. Cardiff found that hard to defend. Two teams trying to play exactly the same sort of way here, but it's a very good try from Newport.
Well, you mentioned Ollie Woodman as Penny tries to get the 2 extra, just drifts it in lovely. 14 points to 7.
Just make you in defence.
Newport come back. Here's the youngster on the outside. He eventually gets it from Morgan Williams. Show some gas. And then Westwood really comfortable stepping up at 10, and Penny allows him to play second receiver. Picks Ward and just simply goes over on the one-on-one. So it could, Dylan, have a little bit of end-to-end stuff here.
It is. Good game of rugby so far.
Foster Smith off his wing. A little run.
And release.
Gets himself to ground, and Newport can build again out to Westwood, seeing lots of ball, and that's the Westwood-Penny combination, but it's read this time by Darwin Lewis. Cardiff have caught Newport in their own 22.
Use it.
Buckland looks like he's shaping here now for a box kick. Ollie Drake
Ball
with
available.
the
Use it.
1 yard carry. Here comes Buckland's box kick. Goes for a bit of distance on that one. Decent kick from the scrum half. Probably
Dangerous exit, looking to play from deep to start.
Edge of the line, Newport.
a bit of a breeze on that side, Dylan, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not the best place to be exiting from down here.
Alan Rees, 33-year-old, finds his man, Ethan Phillips. There's that man, Ben Fry, in there, back to Emmanuel, and trying to work it back to scrum half, Ethan Lloyd. Newport managed to repel it, but it trundles on.
Lock on, back we go.
And indeed, the advantage
Off the ball.
not being played. And a silly penalty.
Yeah, discipline, need to cut that out, yeah.
Off the ball.
Going to the corner. Positive signs, they're looking to score some tries tonight.
Well, it's Josh Skinner. Should know better, really.
Edge of the line.
For taking Alan Rees out. Well, he flew across the line, took him out. Thoughts on that?
I think you might have thought he got away with that. He was very subtle, wasn't
And Rees this time goes over the top, and it's his opposite number who fires it out to Penny. And then here's Ackerman, little inside. Didn't want to risk it going wide. Oh, that's been knocked off. It's gone back, says Ben Corner. Penny dribbles it through. Now then, Bowen, first real chance. Harry Weil over his head, catches it. A long pass out on that far side. There we cross, thinks it through. The try scoring machine. And all Skinner can do, we need to be careful. He threw the ball, hands in his head in his hand, sorry, and that's not a good few minutes for second row Skinner.
Ben, 2 penalties in 60 seconds against number 4.
Just putting pressure on themselves here, Newport. Silly mistakes.
That's needless, really, isn't it? You impede Alan Rees. And then a little kick through. Just watch, he's corner flagging, to be fair. Reads it.
He does the hard work.
Yeah, and then does this. There's absolutely no need. In full view of Ben Connor. And now Cardiff have a 5-metre line out. Oh, it's another poor line out from the home team. Letting Newport off, and Kyle Taylor wrestles his way a few metres to allow Buckland to clear. And again, goes distance, another good kick from the scrum half. So that's 2 line-outs now, Dylan. Frustrating.
Yeah, it is frustrating, yeah, but I think Newport did the right thing. First couple of exits and tried to play out. They've done the right thing there, set the box kick up and just clear their lines and just sort of reset.
Just about discipline now. Good kick from Buckland. And Alan Rees this time decides for a little funny at the front. Third time lucky. While to the line, Emmanuel brings Darwin Lewis in. Good gain line for Cardiff. Quick ball as well. And here comes Fry. Always willing to carry. Same way they go. There we go with Craig Hudd. First time he's been on the ball, really. Picked from Lloyd, and Rees out the back to Weil. Now Emmanuel picks his head up, sees some space. Morgan Williams a little out of position there. Now he has it all to do. A little bit of time. Cardiff will have another attacking lineup.
They're applying a lot of pressure here. Newport aren't to defend. A couple of phases.
Let's go, please, boys.
Useful to have a second receiver at 12 that can kick the ball. There he is, Stefan Manuel. Real talent. Both the Manuel boys are talent.
It's good battle in that centre today. both centres for both Newport and Cardiff.
Another penalty. Josh Skinner looks to the side of his eye. The pen corner, please don't let it be me. Number 8 it was, says Ben Corner. Now the crossfield kick. Bowen is up over here against Morgan Williams, but Harry Wild knew he had the advantage. Now let's listen to Ben Corner.
This line that we've got thrown across, so we've gone off the ball, throwing the ball away, and thrown 3 penalties in about 5 minutes. Okay. Discipline improves, otherwise someone needs to throw. Thank you.
That's pretty clear for Ben Roach.
Break, thrown across, lands on the lifter.
I think the next penalty we might see a yellow card. He's disappointed, the captain, because it was against him, that one. And Wild chisels that right into the corner. Now can Cardiff get their drills right? Let's have a little look at Ben Roach. He's jumped across and impeded a Cardiff player, you know, pretty similar to Skinner's. They get it right this time to the youngster McCabe. This looks like a pretty decent set drive. It's Ben Fry in there. It's at the back with Alan Rees now. Cardiff right in the corner, the far corner. Can they keep it in field? Can Newport repel it? Ben Fry spins. 3 Newport defenders bustle him into touch. Good defence.
It's a clear collapse. It's a yellow card.
It's a double try scorer, Hunter Ward. They just had a warning, Newport.
Collapse.
He's collapsed them all, according to Ben Corner. And having scored 2 tries, he'll have a little rest. Fair decision, Dylan.
That is fair decision. 4 consecutive penalties. What message do you think they're giving to each other now behind the post?
What, the Newport players?
The Newport boys, yeah.
Let's not give any more penalties. Yeah, I mean, just giving a warning, you know, anything, and you can see him, he's pulling it into touch, he's trying to, isn't he?
It's tough, it's a good driving line out from Cardiff.
Here we go again, McCabe is the target, they found the recipe. This looks ominous, and it is that man, Ben Fry. Well, you've got to say, it was coming, and it's getting a little feisty out there. Yellow cards, tries, but it's Ben Fry who's been prominent in the game already.
7.
However,
7 and captain.
Can see another card here.
Captain. After the try, number 7 throws the ball at a Newport player. Penalty on the halfway line when we restart. Try stands.
Try stands after the event. Well, he's having a job here, isn't he, Ben Connor?
Yeah, plenty to do, to be fair to him.
Again, it's needless, you know. It's ill-disciplined. You've scored the try. Don't throw the ball at an opposition player. Harry Wild steps up, looks at it, doesn't like it, and the flags stay down. So
I think there's been a lot of talk about both back lines for the game, but like we said earlier, set piece will play a big part tonight, I think. Some dominance here.
Little soft in the end, Dylan?
Yeah, I think Newport will be disappointed with that. And like with the yellow card now, I think they'll have to sort of change the way they play, tighten up a little bit. But hopefully discipline's the biggest message now.
Well, they have a chance straight away because Ben Fry, over exuberance, celebration, threw the ball at a Newport player.
The ball at a Newport player after the try scored.
That's why they had a penalty on the halfway. And to be fair, Carwyn Penny has drilled the penalty kick right into the corner. It's about, I would say, 9-10 metres out. So a real chance here. Down to 14, Newport. Taylor in, out. It goes to Skinner, who played his part in the build-up to the yellow card. Now Newport have a chance to maul this. At the back with Henry Palmer. He scored plenty of tries from these positions, controlling it, just applying a little bit of brakes. Doesn't want to just go too early. Waits, Carwyn Penny joins, as does Harry Ackerman. He goes now. Was that a little early? It looks to me like he's held up, but the referee agrees with me. Did he go early there, Dylan?
Yeah, I think so. Just need a bit more patience there. They were going forward, everything was going their way. Just a little bit more patience.
Just went against the grain, you know. He did so well to hold it back and then went into the Cardiff strength.
the initial shove was there, the good build from Newport. You just need to keep that pressure on.
To be fair, Harry Wild, the young 10, gets underneath.
Brave.
Brave. The goal line dropout to Morgan Williams. He likes to run, has a look for an opening, little skip. Now what can Newport do? A player down, Buckland comes back this way to Rodri Jones.
Good carry.
Good carry, McCabe with the tackle, back to Westwood. He's a big man, but he's run into a couple of Cardiff defenders there. Same way for Penny. Not a lot of room for Newport. Drake gets a bit of a shove. Buckland scoots a bit. Palmer, ooh, had an opportunity to just bring Westwood in there. And they have the penalty, Newport. Penny looks, cut off. Morgan Williams, Bowen read it well. Just a bit loose there, as Wild has to scramble now.
No advantage.
And back they'll come for no
Number
advantage,
3.
so it's all happening.
Offside. Number 3 coming through the ruck, offside, playing the 9.
I'm wondering where they take the points here, Dylan.
Got to go.
Yeah, keep it tight. It's not a bad call. Discipline seems to be an issue for both teams at the moment.
Yeah, Ben Connor not tolerating anything, and it's a chance not only to extend their lead when they're down to a player, but just run a bit of time down.
Yeah, which is important. Boys will be happy enough with that, I think. Take a breather as well. Forwards looking a bit tired. The game's pretty fast out there.
Alongside.
Penny then, front of the post, strikes it well, gets the 3 points. Newport extend their lead. It's now Cardiff 12, Newport 17. Let's go to Lauren, who's got Dan Fish in the stand.
Kerry, if I could just grab a quick word. It really is end-to-end step for you at the Arms Pack tonight. What have you made of the opening quarter?
Yeah, I think it's a real battle out there. I think, from our point of view, I think we're trying to squeeze in a bit of set piece. Obviously a little bit disappointed with to give a couple of penalties away then, which led to that one in the corner. But yeah, it's entertaining stuff.
And the card as well. I mean, it's known officially as Hunter Ward. Combat Wombat is what we're used to. How big of a loss, given the performance he'd had up to that point?
Yeah, look, I think he took one a bit for the team there, really. Obviously, he was breaking off, so I think he wanted to solve them all rather than let them go over. So, yeah, I think, he may be a little bit unlucky in there, but he's playing extremely well.
Kerry, thanks for your time. Diolch yn fawr. Thanks.
Well, apologies, Kerry Jones. I said over to Dan Fish, and Dylan Lewis reckons Dan Fish and Kerry Jones look alike, but I personally don't.
There's only a couple of kilos in it, I think.
McCabe, again, he's been great in the line-out since they decided to go to him. Emmanuel, little drop off. Ben Fry is upended. It's a big tackle coming in. It's a knock on, I think, or a penalty it is indeed. Offside. And Newport tenacious now. Fry with the audacious out the back.
12, offside.
It was Harry Ackerman just creeping up a little bit,
12,
trying to get off the
offside.
line, Newport. Still a player down, 3 minutes left on the yellow card. Not Harry Wild's best kick. And Cardiff haven't made the most of this yellow card, Dylan.
No, they haven't. They've had a few issues at line-out as well, so hopefully they can tidy that up now. It's a huge hit.
Young centre, just knocking. You like that? Knocking Ben Fry back. Reese resorts to the little funny in the front to Emmanuel, and Wild can get going. Oh, Darwin Lewis does come in this time on the angle, but he's ripped off the ball. And Shea Foster-Smith, well, thought about kicking it. Maybe he should have, but with the player down, want to retain the ball. Buckland now will slow this down. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes on the yellow card. Carry from Callum Bradbury. Need to get some players on their feet here for the kick chase, Newport. Captain Ben Roach comes to the short side. Just adds an extra player. It's gone long. There's full-back Matty Young with a step. Caught by Palmer. Now then Cardiff really looking to do some of it. It's a loose pass, Bowen. And if he gets in open space, look out. And now he has a chance. Over to the left side there to Derby Cross. And he's bundled into touch. And it was Darwin Lewis.
It's good D again from Newport backline.
Well, Bowen hasn't really had a chance yet, but got it away that time. And Darwin Lewis found himself on the wing, and it was Joe Westwood that came across. Funny again. Now then, first real carry for Johan Emmanuel. And Hud, the skipper, has to play. Ted Fry has been a menace with ball in hand. Lloyd. This time it's Emmanuel. Stefan. Long pass, Matty Young. Lovely ball. Bowen surely will get in from here. Thought about a step, but he dives in the corner. And I just said, Dylan, that we hadn't seen him in any open space, but he gets anything like that, he's going to finish it all day.
He's electric, and we've seen him for the 20s this year and in the URC. He's a prolific try scorer. He's been brilliant this year so far. So it's good to see him get a bit more, get his hands on the ball a bit more here now.
Emmanuel to the line again, and that's a lovely ball. Matty Young, catch and pass, good skill. Well, he just held him up with that little step. Enough, Buckland, but he had the gas anyway, and in goes Tom Bowen to level the scores. Cardiff are back just before the yellow card was due to come back as well.
Just to say, Newport be happy with how they've sort of contained Cardiff for that period, but yeah, they just let themselves down here with letting that try in. But we'll be back up to 15 now.
Well, it doesn't convert, so we're back to even Stevens, 17 all as the yellow card runs out. Cardiff did take advantage in the end. It took them all of the 10 minutes. He's just got wheels, isn't he? You could argue the ball's in the wrong hand for a hand-up. He doesn't need it because he's got the gas. Yeah. So there's Hunter Ward. 2 tries and a yellow card. And he's back on. As we come up to half an hour gone. 10 minutes left in this exciting first half. 3 tries to 2, but it's all square. Wild under a bit of pressure. Had to go high, but gets it into touch. Just looking at both test judge flags, Dylan, and both are blowing in Newport's favour in this first half. You've been down there.
Yeah, it's a tough place to get out of that corner down there, and Cardiff, if they go into half-time 17-all, I think they'll be pretty happy considering the wind. They'll be with it in the second half, and I expect you'll probably see them play a bit differently. And yeah, they've done well so far to play into this wind. This tough place.
Buckland gets Ackerman in, who gets Westwood in. 2 big centres for Newport tonight with regional aspirations. We've seen Joe Westwood put a lot in Dragons colours. Bradbury going nowhere there. Buckland has to come back. Skinner, again, good Cardiff defence. Craig Hudd. Penny to Westwood. Cardiff defending well here on their own 22 line. Morgan Williams. Tackle from Harry Wilde. It's almost like a Cardiff defence session on the 22-metre line. Palmer knocked back now. Hudd with a low chop. Drake, oh, and Penny just took his eye off it. Can Cardiff capitalise on the free play? They have the knock-on advantage, gone the wrong way. So Fry switches it to Wilde. Now then, here's Emmanuel, straightens it. It's Matty Young, actually, on Bowen. He's had a few passes like that. He looks to the sky as if to say, just give me one in front of me.
There's been a lot of that this first half, hasn't there?
Scrum. Yeah.
Newport take a scrum, no surprise.
Yeah, I think Rodri Jones will be happy. Yeah, like you said then, there's probably been a lot of missed opportunities, a couple of wild passes. That'll probably be a message in going into the second half for Cardiff, is just, you know, keep it simple, keep the ball out in front.
Nice and controlled on by.
Go through the phases.
Decent crowd out at the Arms Park. Chilly Arms Park, has to be said.
Tom Bowen probably tell you we've all come to watch him.
Crowd. Fine.
Well, he scored one already. Can he get more?
Right, so every first scrum we've had to reset. Okay, it can't take us 1 or 2 scrums every time to get it right. Okay, the second and third scrums are normally pretty good. We get ball in, ball out, or we get to a contest. Okay, maintain our weight on bind, and we only come together on set. Happy? Yep. There's your mark.
Simple message.
Simple enough, yeah.
Do you ever listen, though?
Not often.
Be honest.
No. The refs have all the answers, isn't it? It's different when you're tired and you've got 8 other men trying to push over you.
Crouch.
So it's just a nod then, is it? But not listen. Yeah. I thought so.
Bind. Set.
Coming up to 7 minutes left in the first half, and Newport have had the ascendancy in the scrum, has to be said. And that's a straight armour.
It's gone against young Johan there, I think.
Tight kick for Carwyn Penny. Doesn't get many meters on it. Here's the infringement. His elbow hits the floor first.
Yeah.
Skinner wins it at the front. Hunter Ward, who's had a 10-minute rest in the pin. Oh, lovely ball from Westwood, but it's beautifully read by Steph Emanuel. Good read in defence and followed up by Darwin Lewis. Cardiff's defence has been good in the last 5 minutes. Newport forced back into their own half.
Play.
It's been a good first half from Rodri Jones. Good welcome back to rugby, I think. He's been busy. The scrums have been good.
It's not never easy, no matter what position you play when you've been out a long, long time, let alone at prop, Dylan, you know, because you've got so many components to the game.
Yeah, you're not wrong here. If your legs ain't burning, it's your lungs. He's got to carry a fair bit of weight around with him as well, so I can imagine the first 10 minutes were pretty tough for him, but he seems to have grown into the game now.
There's your mark.
Harry Ackerman just taken back by Darwin Lewis. It's been a good battle in there in the centre, still I mentioned earlier. We've got 4 young prospects going at it. And there's Darwin Lewis. 2 tries last week in demolition of Llandovery at Church Bank.
Crouch. Bind.
Now then, another scrum where Newport have been on top. What will Captain Roach do here? I feel he might just keep this one in. They're scrumming for a penalty. They're showing the ref all the signs. And there's the arm. Buckland's a free play. Morgan Lewis tries to drift on the outside of Emmanuel. Oh, and Fry stole it, but they come back for the penalty, and it's been a huge weapon for them in the first half, Dylan.
Yeah, they've looked strong up front, Newport, to be fair. Especially scrum time. I think Rodri Jones will be happy to come off half-time now. A couple of scrum penalties, that's his job done, I think.
Is it normally something like 45, give you 5 minutes in the second half?
I think we normally hope for 45, yeah.
I tell you what, Rhys Carey was good for 45 in the Six Nations, wasn't he?
42 and a standing ovation. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
Clap to the crowd. And in team of the championship, the official Six Nations team of the championship, Rhys Carey, the only Welshman.
Yeah, he had a fantastic Six Nations to be credit to him. Was he Wales' top try scorer of the Six Nations? It's not bad for a loose head prop, is it?
And one absolute perler. So they've opted, when we come up to 4 minutes to half time, to go for the sticks. It's a 42-metre shot from Carwyn Penny. Picks his tee up. That normally tells you what a kick, and he had plenty more to boot. Newport regained the lead. It's 17 points to Cardiff, 20 to visitors Newport.
You can ask me a question. You were really good at first, and then I thought they stayed square, and you just stepped out of the contest.
So, you had a yellow card. Down 2 tries to 3. Newport get the lead. Ty Morris will be happy. Shea Foster-Smith has dealt with the restarts really well.
Use it!
It's about territory and clock for Newport now.
Use it! Hold in front! Hold! Hold!
Buckland's box kicks have been good. They've had good distance. Now then, can Cardiff get anything before the half-time whistle?
Advantage.
There's Derby Cross coming infield looking for it. Emmanuel again, lovely hands to his centre partner, Darwin Lewis. Lloyd plays quick. They have an advantage. There's been a lot of penalties in this first half. Again, quick ball, Wild on it again. Long pass out to Tom Bone, who has to trap it. The winger hasn't had a lot of good ball. No doubt he'll have something to say in the changing room.
In front of the kicker, always advancing and puts pressure on the player with the ball.
It's a needless penalty again. Advancing in front of the kicker was Harry Ackerman, the young centre. And he's had a good game, but he's given 1 or 2 silly penalties away. And Wild, will he go quick? No, I think they've already scored with Ben Fry from one driving maul. Albeit with Newport a player down. But they'll fancy themselves again if Wild can get this right in the corner. It's not quite 5 metres, but a chance right at the end of the first half for Cardiff to get into the lead.
Time off, Time's off.
Dan Fish, Craig Everett. Just running through their half-time team talk. Alan Rees now, he's thrown a few funnies to the front. Can't risk that here, I don't think, unless they ever play down the 5 metre. Indeed not. To go to Alan Ward. It's brought down by Henry Palmer. It's a good tackle, a sack of the maul. Legal. So Cardiff have to build. They go across to Steph Emmanuel Wild. Oh, and Harry Cross. It was read by Foster Smith. Now Morgan Williams has wheels. Has he got more than Matty Young? Matty Young chases him down on the angle. Morgan Williams looks as if he could go all the way. Right at the death, he shrugs him off. And did he lose the ball? My goodness. He went all the way. And Matty Young got there. He was assisted by Steph Emmanuel. But I think he's knocked it on. He can't believe it, the Newport fullback. Well, let's have a look at this. Matty Young just lost his stride. Look at Steph Emmanuel corner flagging. And in the end, it was Emmanuel's challenge, albeit on the floor. He slides in, and the ball is knocked on.
Same again, consistent on the hit, please.
Well, Morgan Williams thought he had it in the bag. He'd done all the hard work. And maybe on a grass pitch, I don't know. He would have slid in. We will never know, but great cover defence from Matty Young and Steph Emmanuel to save the day. Now, all Cardiff have to do now, having been up the other end of the field looking to get into the lead before half-time, is survive the next scrum and go into half-time. And Newport put the pressure on. It's picked up by Ward, tries to get a few metres, and he's lost it. Dangerous place to do that. Was there any need?
Onside.
So Newport have another chance with the clock in the red. Skinner. Penny plays scrum half while Westwood plays 10 and carries it up. Buckland back on his feet. Rodri Jones, the Wales international, back playing rugby. Skinner round the corner. Decent carry from the second row. This is last play, first half. Can they make it? A 2-score lead into the changing sheds. Drake, a birthday today. A birthday try would be something to celebrate, wouldn't it? The angle from Westwood, but he's met. Can Cardiff hold out Calvin Penny? The show and go. Well, it's Harry Ackerman. Can he make the line? He's short. And held up. Oh, Newport cannot get over the line. They did everything but score. And Ben Conner blows his whistle to mark the end of what's been a pulsating end-to-end first half. Second and third in the SRC going toe-to-toe before the playoffs. The crowd have been entertained royally. 5 tries in a first half that has been pretty evenly matched. A yellow card for Hunter Ward. 3 tries to Cardiff, 2 to Newport. And either side could have scored in the last minute of the first half, but as it is, we're in for a humdinger of a second half as the East Wales derby at Cardiff Arms Park ends at half-time with the sides Just 3 points between them. It's Cardiff, the home team, 17. Newport, 20.
Wel, boes bach, am gêm ddarbi. Mae'n tymlo Darllediad fel gêm ddarbi traddodiadol. Mae'n clasur o hanner, yn dwi?
Mae'n clasur o hanner, ie, ond llawer o problemau gyda disgyblaeth, ond mae sgarmes symudol yn dda i Cardidd a scrum yn dda i Casnewydd, ond mae'n siŵr bydd llawer o negeseuon o pethau i gweithio arno amser.
Dyna be ni'n cyfeirio. Mae'r ciciau cosf yn cael ei ildio, achos mae'n gymaint o angerdd gan y ddau dîm, mae gymaint o bwrpas yn ymosodol fyd.
Ond bendant, daeth y ddoi dîm mas ar dan yn cael ceisiau cynnar iawn i'r gêm, a mae wedi bod yn gêm, fel nes i sôn, mae wedi bod yn tipyn o gêm ddarbi, mae wedi bod yn gêm gwrfforol iawn, ond falle'r ochr disgybedig na sydd wedi gadael falle'r ddoi dîm lawr, mae Cardiff Felen wedi bod, a hefyd galla Ben Fry yr ôl sgor o'r cais na mynd ar y blaen yn rhoi cic cosp i ffwrdd a rhoi'r cyfle yn syth nôl i Casnewydd.
Reit, wel ewn ni'n ôl gael cipolwg ar y cais cyntaf yma. O'n i'n gweld i'r anodd cymryd anal yn y 10 munud cyntaf. Cais cyntaf yn dod i Hunt Award, neu'r combat wombat Darllediad. Sy'n nickname gorau ti wedi clywed yn rygbi?
Ie, sa'i byth wedi clywed un fel yna. Nickname real dda, i bod yn deg i fe.
A mae'n chwaraewr go dda fyd.
Ie, war y teg Casnewydd, ddath nhw trwy'r cymalau, pwyll oddi yn yr cyfnodau cynnar na, mynd trwy'r cymalau, ailgylchu'r bêl, yn aros ar y drod flaen, yn rhoi Gaerdydd ar y drod ôl, a wir Gaerdydd yn methu arafu'r ardal dac yna lawr, a gwaith da iawn gan Hunt Award i mynd dros yr llinell am y cais cyntaf gêm.
Ond wedyn Ben Fry yn taro nôl yn syth, a Gaerdydd felly yn dechrau'r gêm yma fel orffennon nhw'r gêm diwetha. Anodd i stopio yn dyn nhw pan tempo ni chwarae fel hyn.
Ie, yn benna, mae Gaerdydd war y teg, pan maen nhw ar y drod flaen, oedd hwn yn debyg iawn i falle be welon ni yn erbyn llan ymddyfru, o'n nhw'n trafod y bêl, o'n nhw'n cadw'r bêl na'n fyw, a pan maen nhw ar y drod flaen na, maen nhw'n cadw'r momentum, nath Harry Wild yn wych fan hyn i droi'r gornel na, a roi'r y bêl na'r bas i'r bachwr, oedd hi'n bas da iawn, bach o look falle ar y foment dyngedfynol fyna, ond Ben Fry yn taro nôl yn syth i Gaerdydd.
Ie, ond wedyn oedd Casnewydd syth nôl mewn iddi, 2 gais i Hunt Award, a fe'n ffindio'r bwlch yn berffaith. Dylan.
Ie, dath e o'r scrum, oedd y scrum yn gadarn iawn yn rhoi'r platfform i'r olwyr i trafod y bêl a mynd ar y tu allan wedyn, a oedd yn ongl wych gan y blaen ysgellwr yn taro, oedd y maswr yn gwahoddau ar y bêl na, a nath e taro'r lein am berffaith, a war y teg nath e'n wedi tipyn o waith ag e'n neud, a nath e'n wych i orffen y gais na.
Ti'n siarad am Harry a Hunt, a mae battle dda rhwng y dau yn wedyn y byd nhw, wedi cael big impact ar y gêm y dau nhw, so mae'n dda.
Mae hefyd yn frwydr rwy'n Hunt Award a Ben Fry, wel pwy sy'n gallu sgorio nifer fwy o geisiau, achos mi gath Ben Fry i ail, y dreulio ni adeg cyn y gêm yn sôn am yr olwyr, oedd yn amlwg mae'n bach o ganmoliaeth fyd.
O, yn bendant, mae'r teg, mae wedi dod, mae wedi bod bob man yn yr hanner cynta na, ond wnaethon ni weld, oedd yna bach yn wallus gyda fyna ar ôl sgor o'r cais yn amlwg iawn emosiwn, falle yn cael y gorau ohono ar ôl yn y darbi yn sgor o'r cais o'r sgarmes mida yn rhoi'r cic-osb i ffwrdd. Felly bydd yn siomedig iawn gyda unan oherwydd hynny, achos mae fe yn chwaraewr deallus iawn, a mae wedi bod yn gorfforol iawn, a mae wedi rhoi Gaerdydd ar y drod flaen na.
A wedyn y cais ola yn dod i Tom Bowen mas ar yr asgell, a dwi'n meddwl Dylan oedd Steffan Manuel yn allweddol yn yr un yma, fel sonio ni cyn y gêm.
Ie, wel, ni siarad llawer amdano yr olwyr Caerdydd a Casnewydd cyn y gêm, ond ni wedi gweld llawer o hyn o Tom Bowen tymor hyn. So, fi ddim wedi cael llawer o pêl yn y hanner cyntaf, ond mae'n neis i gweld ar y pêl, a mae'n edrych yn progres iawn.
Ie, oedd ddim hawl ag e gorffen y cais na. Mae Buckley'n dod y gros, a bydde ti'n disgwyl bydde fe wedi gallu'r atal ond mae fe just yn atal i drade twtch sydd yn gorfodi'r mewnwr wedyn i gallu dal i drade, a sy'n rhoi'r cyfle na i fynd ar y tu allan, a mae'r cyflymdra sydd gyda Tom Bowen. Mae'n wych, a mae'n gret i wylio i hyd yn oed i boes y reng blaen.
Mae'n gret i wylio am fyw, mae'n edrych yn gyflymach yn fyw pan chi yma, ond wedyn, sôn am gyflymder, o'n i'n meddwl bod Casnewydd mewn fan hyn yn rhedeg hyd y cae. Morgan Williams, wel, cymerwch cipolwg ar hwn, achos boes ddim yn gwybod os ych chi actually ar eich ffordd lawr ar y pryd. Nath yr waith caled i gyd, ac ar y munud ola, yn gollwng y bêl ymlaen.
fi gen i mae Dyla fi, ni'n colli rhan fwy o bethau, cerdded lan at y blwch sylwebu, ond Morgan Williams yn darllen y chwarae, a falle fi'n siŵr bydde fe'n falle siomedig bod e heb gorffen y cais na, achos mae'r profiad na gyda'r 7 bob ochr, gwagle tu flaen o ddo, bydde wedi gobeithio falle benni hwnna'n gwaith amddiffynol gwych gyda Gaerdydd.
Fi'n meddwl, hwnna'n stori y hanner cyntaf, roedd llawer o passes wael a llinell Caerdydd, roedd e ddim yn really functioning, so bydd e'n bwysig nawr, bydd y neges fi'n meddwl Caerdydd yw just calm it down a bit, pwysig i cael y llinellau yn iawn a just passes and just o blaen y pawb a just calm everything down.
Digon o geisiau, digon o gamgymeriadau fyd gan y ddau dîm. Ond dyna ni am y tro o'r gêm yma, dwi'n siŵr bod digon fwy ddod yn y 20 munud nesaf. Ond os chi'n gweld eisiau rygbi ryngwladol, wel, peidiwch y phoeni, achos mae'r ei ffordd nôl ar S4C. Uchafbwyntiau o bob gêm Cymru i ddod ar S4C trwy gydol y bencampwriaeth. Mae'r cyfan yn dechrau ar yr 11 o Ebrill. Cymru yn erbyn yr Alban, y gêm honno yn fyw o Stadiwm y Principality. A mae penwythnos prysur o rygbi gyda ni yma ar S4C. 2 gêm holl bwysig i Gaerdydd a'r gweilch. Ennill yn y cwpan her a maen nhw drwyddo i'r cwarteri yr wythnos yn ganlynol. Y ddau dîm o Gymru oddi cartre wrth gwrs. Mi fydd i'ch bwyntiau Super Rygbi Cymru. I'ch bwyntiau'r penwythnos i gael i chi nos fawrth am 10 o'r gloch. Mi fyddwn ni yn rodni parade wythnos nesaf i Casnewydd, groesawu Pontypool. So ni'n gwybod to lle fyddwn ni yr wythnos ganlynol. Ni'n aros i weld pwy fydd yn herio'i gilydd yn y gêm ail gyfle. A mi fydd y rownd go gynderfynol i chi yn fyw ar S4C ar y 5 ar 20 o fis Ebrill. Felly mae diwyddgol cyffroes i'r tymor o'n blaenau. Dyma sut oedd y tabl yn edrych yn mewn i'r gêm yma. Glynebwy maen nhw wedi bod yn arwain y gyngrau mwy neu lai yn dyn nhw ifan trwy gydol y tymor. Ond wrth gwrs y ddau dîm yma hyn o'r hediadau gwych. Yn ni'n gallu gweud bod un nhw'n ffefrynnau hyd yn hyn, fel ti'n gweld i'n mynd?
Ie, fi yn credu mae Glynebwy war y teg. Maen nhw wedi reoli'r gyngrau a reoli'r tymor. Dwi'n yn colli 3 gêm eleni a i fi fi'n credu mai nhw yw'r ffefrynnau, ond cofiwch chi y ffordd mae Gaerdydd a Casnewydd yn ware ar ei diwrnod nhw, gallen nhw feiddi unrhyw un, ond na, war y teg i Glynebwy, maen nhw wedi bod yn glinigol iawn trwy gydol y tymor.
A cofiwch, mae'r 6 ucha yn mynd yn syth i rownd i'r terfynol, ar ôl na gêm enfawr y mae Colwyn ddydd Sadwrn. Dwylo da Dion Jones yn rhoi Sam Jones i fewn wrth i Rygbi Gogledd Cymru giro Cwins Caerfyrddin i gymryd y 6 safle am y tro ifan. Ond ti wedi gweld lot o Cwins Caerfyrddin yn chwarae fyd. Mae'n beth da yn dweud bod yna frwydr nawr, nid jyst ar frig y tabl, ond yng nghanol y tabl fyd.
Ie, mae canran uchaf o'r gyngrair. Mae'n hynod gystadleuol. Mae unrhyw tîm ar ei ddwrnod nhw'n gallu'r dal falle tîm yn cysgu, a fi'n credu na beth yw prif pwynt y gyngrair yma yw trael wneud y mor gystadleuol a phosib. Mae lot o chwaraewyr ifanc yn cael cyfle i ware a datblygu, a na beth yw yn amlwg prif pwrpas y gystadleuaeth yma. Mae fe'n gret i weld faint mor gystadleuol yw'r gyngrair hyn.
Right, wel ni wedi wrth gwrs cyrraedd mis Ebrill erbyn hyn, felly mae'n golygu mae'n bryd i ni cymryd cipolwg a'r ceisiau gorau mis Mawrth.
Chris Williams, Bynel. Taflu popeth nawr yn ymosodol. Corey Lewis, oedd hwnna'n bwriadol, gwydwch. Wilkins yr eilydd sy'n fas yna. Fe'n penderfynu cico yr eistedd lan yn berffaith i Macaulay Rowley.
Dyfarnod bron ar roi'r cic gost. Coffey John, mae'n drwad. Nadlwythiad anhygoel. Dewiniaeth. Tommy Lewis.
David Thursky, hwnna wedi troi'r bêl drosto. A os na wbeth i gael y bêl mewn llydan. Williams ar bas i Dion Jones. Penderfynu cicio. Oedd e'n gallu casglu. Mas o'r drws gefn. I Sam Jones.
I Ethan Lloyd. Hawl gan Gaerdydd i Chwaraeon wrth gwrs efo'r blaenoriaeth mor iachus ar y sgorfwr. Matty Young yn camu nôl tu fewn a Young mewn erwa o le. Cross tu allan efo cross ys gen o'r cyflymder. Nag oes Young yn llygadu hat-trick. Cadwyn fyw. Osian Darwin Lewis. Yn stretcho, yn sgorio. Ail gais yn syth o'r ail gychwyn.
Dwi'n meddwl falle mae dyma'r pleidiau agosa ni wedi cael ar Super Rygbi Cymru. Sgwlwch ar y canlyniad yna. Rygbi Gogledd Cymru yn mynd â hi o 1 canran yn y diwedd. Beneidi o'r ymgeiswyr, Dylan, be oedd dy hoff gais di?
Wel, bydd yn siŵr bydd pob cais ar highlight reel pob chwaraewr yna, ond some sgiliau unbelievable gwych. RGC, edrych yn dda, llan am dyfru iddo.
Wel, fi'n credu mae pen y bont falle'n teimlo'n bach yn anlwcus, yn wedi gyda'r gic letraws nag yn y bachwr, ond war y cais gwych gyda RGC.
Fyddech chi'n rhoi falle mwy o geisiau rhang flaen mewn os ych chi'n rhan o'r panel, ond nôl at yr ail hanner, ni newydd gweld Casnewydd yn dod mas yn edrych llawn pwrpas, llawn bwriad. Be fydde'r negeseuon wedi bod yn y stafell newydd na, Dylan?
Ie, bydd e'n discipline bydd y neges mwyaf fi'n meddwl am y doi tîm. So, just mynd allan nawr just discipline, ie.
Ie, Casnewydd yn barod i fynd. A falle, chymod, mae'r ddau dîm, dyn nhw ddim moyn edrych nôl ar yr hanner cynta yna, ambell i turnover, ambell i gamgymeriad, a meddwl maen nhw'n mynd i fod yn gostus. Ach, ti ddim yn meddwl bod mynd i fod lot yn y gêm ar edrych ar y sgorfwr?
Na, mae'n mynd i fod yn gêm hynod o dyn na. Enwedig falle Casnewydd, nhw wedi gadael cwpl o geisiau mas ar y can a enwedig ar ddiwedd y hanner naw y cyfle gyda nhw i sgoro, ond fi'n credu yn debyg iawn i be wedodd Dil i fi cywirdeb sy'n mynd i fod yn bwysig i'r ddoi dîm yma.
Chi'n gwybod y ffordd nawr? Nôl i'r pwynt sylwebu? Brysio chi. Sylweddau Saesneg, English Language Commentary available with Dylan Lewis and Sean Hawley, Ivan Phillips, sy'n ar ei ffordd, gobeithio, i ymuno a Griff McKee.
Ready to go then for the second half of Cardiff Park. With a pulsating first half. To be fair, 3 tries to Cardiff, 2 tries for Newport, but it is the visitors that lead 20 points to 17, so it's all to play for. Second against third in the SRC, and we're underway, and straight away, it's Callum Bradbury with a penalty straight away. Discipline was a first half issue for both teams. Has to be said, a yellow card for Hunter Ward. And there's young Sonny McKay with a good first half, used a lot in the line-out. Cardiff now with what we think was a slight breeze behind them Newport had in the first half. The flags of the assistant referee not as vigorously blowing as they were. Here's the infringement. Well, lifter was taken out.
Time off a minute.
Silly penalty, really, and a decent kick down the touchline by Harry Wilde. And Sonny McKay looks like he'll play no further part in the game. That's a shame. Young prospect.
Someone chased the ball, so they got a lifting pod to lift, and someone just runs into the lifter, takes him out, and it affects the lift. Obviously, then knocks it on.
Explained by Ben Connor. So we have a replacement on.
Time on.
I think it might be Tyrion Bowen. Indeed it is. So the backboard can't take it, and it's cleaned up by
leave it now.
Henry Palmer.
Onside.
So a reprieve for Newport early in the second half. And Buckland takes it towards the touchline for the exit.
Offside.
Tyrion Bowen wearing 19 for Cardiff in the long curly hair. And Buckland, whose box kicks were decent in the first half, was Matty Young, who looked dangerous from the deep at full-back for Cardiff. Ethan Lloyd. Steph Emmanuel shaped the kick cross field, but forced back inside. So Lloyd has to go back on himself, and it's brother Emmanuel. Johan, the loose head prop.
Good work.
Who carries Wild, doesn't have a lot of options. Tom Bowen, look out if he finds a gap, and he's found one. Will he go all the way? Plenty of Newport cover there. It has to be said. Cardiff are there too. Fry plays scrum half. Harry Wild chips it through. It's a foot race. Across comes Morgan Williams, who's bundled into touching goal. And he was in play when he first got the ball as Matty Lloyd took him out.
Taken over and dead by Newport. Scrum.
And that will be a scrum fight to Cardiff. And even though Newport were in the ascendancy at scrum in the first half, and Tom Bowen, well, he went lateral, but he took on the prop. Beat him easily, but a good tackle from Dav Buckland in the backfield. And a good option from Harry Wild, a difficult one for Morgan Williams. And his opposite number forces him touching goal. Scrum 5.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Now then, can Cardiff muster up some sort of solid scrum to do something from this great attacking position?
Crouch. Bind. Set.
It's Tom Bowen who instigated it. Cardiff just hold on long enough. Steph Emmanuel goes himself and he's all the way in the centre. As easy as that. He just needed a semi-solid scrum, which they got from their pack, and Steph Emmanuel did the rest. Well, it looked too easy. Cardiff regained the lead. 43 minutes on the clock. Steph Emmanuel, Dylan.
Would be in the half-time message. Strike first, come out, gain some momentum. It's a well-worked try.
Yeah, we see it here. Well, he's gone right through Cameron Penny with the ease, really. High knees, determined, easy for him. Yeah, a timely score for Dan Fish as Harry Wild knocks over the extra 2. Cardiff regain the lead. See here now, Cameron Penny. Well, no real endeavour in his tackle attempt there, was it?
No. It's poor defence. You'd be disappointed with that.
So 4 points in the lead, Cardiff. That's knocked back this time. And then knocked forward on the second attempt. So a little messy from the restart. How often does that happen, Dylan? When just as you score, call it the coach killer, you make an error from the restart, give the opposition a bit of a bonus.
It happens more time than you probably would have wanted it to, wouldn't it?
I don't think it's practice enough, me personally.
What, knocking the ball on
Too many
kick-off?
Too many scrums and lineouts. Do restarts.
Dan Fish looking
There you
well.
go, boys.
My mistake. Ty Morris on the far right, arms folded. Matt O'Brien on the far left, and there's Dan Fish and Craig Everett. Good league to cut your teeth as well as a coach, the SRC now. A lot of young players which are developing can play this.
Bind.
The coaches too.
Set. Keep it there.
Now then, Newport
Scrum
show
dominance.
their power, yeah.
It's carrying on.
And they play the advantage. Penny down that short side. The little pick and go. Needs to stay in field here. Buckland brings in Skinner. The big men are now smelling blood. Here's Rodri Jones. He's lasted more than 40 minutes. And still looking lively. Mackerman out the back. The short pass is on. Shea Foster-Smith. Will he get in? Yes, he will. He's too experienced. His 153rd appearance and 48th try for Newport. A good man to come in at late notice. And the scrum certainly set the platform. Foster-Smith finished it off, but you have to say that scrum is real dominance.
It's a real dominance, but how good was that? The hold on the pass there. Just a weighted pass behind the player.
Yeah, Penny just held it up and then in between defenders slipped it to the wing. That's a good try. And the fans are happy. Good travelling support. So, Newport go back into the lead. And Carwyn Penny adds the extra 2. This now a 3-point gap again. It's 24-27 to Newport.
Some game, yeah.
Be interesting to see the table as it stands. Foster Smith, a good finish there. Steph Emmanuel gets Cardiff's bonus point try minutes ago, but he couldn't stop Foster Smith getting Newport's third. They're eyeing a bonus now. And only 47 minutes on the clock. Try-fest at Cardiff Arms Park. Buckland clears again.
Edge of the line, okay?
Spoke with our win in the first half. Cardiff got to use that now and just pin Newport down in their own half, make them exit.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to be a tight game, isn't it? It's back and forth, so you have to use the elements. That's cleaned up by Johan Emmanuel nicely. And Ben Fry finds himself off the short line out in midfield. Same way. And another penalty against Newport. Ben Corner will run out of patience.
This player has to run away first.
I think I've just seen Will Davis-King come on.
Yeah,
I think Cardiff obviously had some issues at scrum time. He had a short little stint at Northampton Saints. So hopefully he comes on and shows the scrum up for Cardiff.
Call twice.
Yeah, 27-year-old.
Yeah,
from Northampton and Ponty.
Some of the best come through Ponty, Sean.
Yeah, they do. It's a breeding ground. You can see here now, it's Hunter Ward. He's got to be careful. He doesn't roll away. Darllediad Ward does a good job of trapping him in there, to be fair. And interesting, Dylan. And that wind must be a factor. Harry Wild looking to level the scores from above 46 metres. Does he like it? He does indeed. Flags go up. Good decision in the end. And Cardiff level the scores. It's 27-all. Could go either way, this one.
Yeah, it's a good game so far. Harry Wild there. He under 20s last year. He's been with Cardiff this season. He's exciting talent.
Another good restart from Penny. Knocked back by Bradbury, and Newport have it back. Oh, it's end to end.
And release! Away now, 7, back on side.
And Ward wrestles it to the ground eventually. Here's big Ollie Drake. Buckland has a little snipe himself. Well read by Will Davis-King. The tight there just on. Rodri Jones plays scrum half. Good carry. Excellent carry. Hunter Ward, the Australian, heavily involved. 2 tries in the first half. That's a good tackle from Johan Emmanuel. And Buckland is starting to look for little edges. And Henry Palmer trundles it up. Little pick and go. And Newport keeping it quite tight here now. Drake, lovely little pass from the tight head, and Westwood gets it out to Shea Foster Smith, who scored the last try.
Onside.
Newport building some pressure. Oh, I'm not sure that was meant for Ollie Drake, but it's gone forward. And Cardiff can breathe a sigh of relief.
It's been too much of that in the game for both sides at the moment. Slotting mistakes. But Newport will be happy just to keep the ball down here. Not have to exit, and Cardiff making it easy for the moment. They can't secure their own ball and exit, so...
Yeah, we've got some highlights coming up. Get on YouTube on Monday, more on Tuesday, and then coming up next, Super Rygbi Cymru.
They're going forward on both sides.
Well,
okay, there's no stretch.
We've got Newport Pontypool, obviously, next Thursday night, 7:15. Get on S4C, click. Game out Guffel as well, April 16th April. You can see that. All sorts on S4C click. And if you like the round shape of Balla, travel to Llanelli on Scorio, Wrexham and Swansea on Sunday at 4:15. Look out for that one, with highlights next Monday at 10 o'clock. So lots coming up.
I think Tom Howe's just come on the field.
Well, I was reading the trail still. Well done.
Yeah, I think Tom Howe's just
Good
come
job.
on.
Tom Howe, exciting young hooker. Tell us about him.
Yeah, he had a great camp, a great Six Nations with the 20s, strong ball carrier. This will be brilliant for him now to come on, bring an impact. It's coming up to an opening game, so excited to see how he goes.
Exciting talent. And there's Matty Young, who's had a big game, but he's just shut out. Good tackle coming across from Harry Ackerman. Matty Young, every time he's involved, he looks dangerous.
There we go.
Yeah, young Tom Howe.
There's your mark.
He's a specimen too, isn't he?
He's a big man, yeah.
Really good.
Bigger than Liam Belcher, I've been told.
I think I'm bigger than Liam Belcher. No offence, Belcher, but...
I know he's watching.
Dylan told me to say that. Anyway, back to the action, Newport.
Don't change that 5.
Bit of nuisance on for Newport as well is Garen Harris, the experienced tight end. Ollie Drake, the birthday boy's gone. Luke said Rodri Jones has a blow as Harry Fry is on.
Changing the bind.
Time.
Number 4 changes bind on the ball carrier.
Yeah, well, infringements at the mall, and there's Captain Hood.
Yeah, okay.
It's a difficult one to call this now, Dylan. I mean, who's your money on?
Yeah, I don't know, it's end-to-end stuff. I think, like we spoke about, Cardiff will score, but they can't sort of get out their own half and exit properly. And Newport are playing pressure, so it could go either way at the moment.
So, Newport, two have changed their hooker. Henry Palmer's gone off. Wade Langley's on, trying to get midfield, but they're met by Ward and Fry. Come back this way, Langley brings Calvin Penny, and he can't really see a way through. It does really well to get across the gain line. And Buckland brings Kyle Taylor in. I've seen a lot of the open side tonight, really. Certainly with ball in hand, Buckland really sniping well now. That's loose. Cardiff pick it up. Matty Young is charged down. There's thrills and spills out there on the Arms Park. Dewi Cross, he could do anything. Serial try scorer, Dewi Cross.
Knock-on advantage.
Grabbed one last week against Llandovery. No, both sides.
An advantage over.
Trying to play, but defending well. As that reached touch, well read by Shea Foster-Smith.
Great take.
Was a great take. Above his head, he brings Morgan Williams, who's clattered to the ground by Craig Hood, who's hurt himself in the process. Now then, some good stuff now. Really going for it, both sides.
Thank you.
Harry Fry. Here's Wade Langley, the replacement. Flow in locks.
Use it, please.
And Newport slow it down. Buckland says, we're not going anywhere.
2.
Let's compete. Oh, he's just fumbled it. He's gone backwards. He manages to get it away. Dewi Cross is under it. Tapped in field with Davis King. Then he gone forward.
Sorry. Boys, sorry, it's my bad. I thought it was a knock-on. It's back from yellow, so it's going to be a scrum blue ball. My bad. I thought it went forward off blue. My AR's got a better view than me, and it went back off yellow, so it's going to be a scrum blue ball.
So it didn't go forward, but Cardiff have the ball anyway. He has to go with his decision, I take it.
Yeah. Sorry, boys. Yeah.
Oh well,
yeah.
We'll have a scrum, and Newport will be happy with that. So this is what Ben Connor's saying. He thought that had gone forward. The assistant referee comes in and says it's not. I think he's probably better off not saying anything.
Yeah. Keep the whistle in the pocket for that one, I think.
Craig Hood, I think, feeling the after effects of that big hit.
It was a big collision. He came off worse here by the looks of things.
Make sure there's a hook. Huh? Spray up with it when you're putting the ball in. Make sure there's a hook.
Well, receiving a bit of treatment.
So yeah, get loose head bind long,
well, we're in the shadows of the Principality Stadium, and we've got the Women's Six Nations coming. Of course, Wales' first opponents.
Same again.
Sean Lynn's ladies will be playing Scotland. So you can watch that on S4C, S4C Click. Saturday night next at 9 o'clock. Big one for the women.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Keep it there.
Well, Newport tried to put the shove on, but it's a better scrum from Cardiff. Wild skips out to Darwin Lewis. And Matty Young juggles a little, but dribbles it into touch. Decent exit, but perhaps not exactly what they wanted. So Will Davis-King and possibly Tom Howe sort of shoring up that scrum a little bit for Cardiff still.
Yeah, they've made a bit of a difference here, haven't they? Definitely a better platform for Cardiff to exit out of there.
Langley with his first throw to Roach. That's decent. They're scrumming infield. What this will do is open up a bit of a short side. And Cameron Penny's having a little look down there.
They're keeping it in.
No.
It's probably going to be locked off now. There was a massive short side there, but it's stuck in there where the Cardiff have got hands on it. Buckland goes open to Ackerman. Wild up quick, to be fair to the outside half, and now Newport have to go back on themselves and around the corner. So after all that, a good maul in field. It's back to the air for Buckland.
16.
It's a decent kick. Now then,
it's a good kick.
Outside the 22, yeah. Noah Morgan is on, the young replacement, Dragons Academy wing.
Electric, very much like a Tom Bowen style player. Brilliant with ball in hand, very quick.
He gets his chance because of the injuries to Lloyd Lewis and Ollie Andrew. Not such a good one from Ethan Lloyd, but there we cross read it best. And now Cardiff can go. Steph Emmanuel, not quite on the diagonal he wanted, but it's gone over Morgan Williams, who's fallen, and that's going to be a 50-22. Well, you make your own luck. It was a little too infield, and it just checked Morgan Williams, and over his head it went. And Cardiff will have a line out in a brilliant position, Dylan.
He wouldn't want to watch Owen back, I don't think, would he?
Edge of the line, right? Yeah, time's off.
Morgan, quite experienced rugby player, been with Will Sevens, been around a long time, so he'd be disappointed with that one.
It's a lonely place at the back sometimes. The credit to Steph Emmanuel, he had enough on it. And the bounce of the rugby ball.
Okay, let's go.
Dan Fish.
Time back on.
Well, Cardiff taking their time on this one. Want to get the calls right.
Jason Harry's come on. He's covering back row as well as centre today.
So he's come on in the centre though, isn't he? Wearing 20. And we might see him here. Steph Emmanuel's having a good game, the centre.
Good work, Sevan. Good work, thank you.
Round the corner comes hooker Tom Howe. Nice to see him in a bit of open space. Will Davis-King, scythe down. 2 big hits, one low, one high. Same way. Out it goes. What a chance, what a pass from Ethan Lloyd. And it's an easy finish in the end for the Speeds to Derry Cross. Great vision.
The vision.
From the
pass.
base.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I don't think we saw it from here. And all of a sudden he throws it, and Derry Cross, who, has to be said, is a prolific try scorer.
Still a fair bit of work to do there as well from a standing start. Good speed.
But look at that pass. Spotted it on the outside. Noah Morgan maybe caught ball watching a little bit. And in the end, that's an easy run in for the winger. All down to the pass. Harry Wild, can he swing it in? No, just outside the right-hand upright. And all of a sudden, Cardiff look to be the side that are in a little bit more control in this ding-dong affair. But look at that for a pass. Didn't have to check his stride, run onto it, and easy in the end. So a bit of breathing space for Cardiff. Still plenty of time to go. Difficult one. It was Jason Harris having to feel that kick off. He might have worked out who he's come on for yet. Darwin Lewis is still there. Steph Emmanuel.
Use
So
it! Onside.
He's gone from wing to 12 to covering 7. Is that a sign of age, Sean, do you reckon?
he's 37 now. Fair, you know, all credit to him.
He says he's still got wheels, mine. So.
I bet he has, but all credit to him for still being out there.
Yeah. Felice was 40 when he retired.
Yeah, Philo was the same, but sort of still not sure if Philo was telling the truth about his age, but there we are. Another specimen.
Release!
And Cardiff all of a sudden have their tails up. And Buckland, he keeps looking and probing. Wade Langley.
Cardiff looking comfortable in D here now. I think they're just trying to let Newport overplay, force some errors.
All of a sudden, they'll just tell us, you know, you get into the last 20 now, it becomes more of a mind game, doesn't it? You know, you've got that confidence, you're in control of the game.
Yeah, I think.
You got counter advantage then, offside.
So there's an advantage being played here across field to the youngster. Oh, he did well to stay in field. Shea Foster-Smith couldn't get it.
No advantage.
No advantage. I just thought Noah Morgan might have an opportunity there.
Knock on.
Yeah, he hasn't seen a lot of the ball.
Last played the ball.
He hasn't seen a lot of the ball, but hopefully he gets out to it now.
Last played the ball, and he prevents them playing the ball as they wish. Knock on offside. No.
Little tap and go, which Ben Connor didn't like.
No. Because he's always offside, and he prevents them playing as they wish.
There's Harrison James, who's on.
Time off then. Actually, no, come on, we can play. Huh? Oh, okay, yes, sorry. Time off.
So as it stands, it's 32-27, bonus point for Cardiff, try bonus. As it stands, this is what we're looking at.
Boys,
the top two get a home semi-final, and that's pretty much what this game is about. Certainly for Cardiff, as it stands, a home semi-final, which, as you know, Dylan, and I know, knockout stages, you get that advantage is massive.
Yeah, having the home advantage, it does go a long way. So with that on the line tonight, I'm sure we'll see these teams go until the very end here. But like you said, the home advantage does go a long way.
Yeah, you're making changes. Just wait.
So on well in 23 is Rhys Cummings. He's on. And Steph Emmanuel, well, what a game he's had. Been very influential. So we've got young Lloyd Lucas on, 18-year-old, well in 22. Wade Langley, can he find his man? It's at the back. Now that line-out's over 15, but they have a good formation here. Can they make this count? There's the line. Did he go early? Yohan Emmanuel did really well to get under it. They're short. Newport build inches away into the last quarter of the game. Wade Langley, the replacement hooker, has a little look, little show. He's stopped as well. Garen Harris is over it. He picks it. Has he got the thrust over? There's an advantage. Still going Newport, still short though. Cardiff, desperate defence.
Yeah, they've done well to regather, get back into shape, get numbers on feet.
Onside.
They need to be going in 2s and 3s at the line here at Cardiff though.
Oh, a low chop from Ben Fry. They're short again. Little pick and go for the line. Held up, says Ben Connor. But there was a penalty. Jason Harris. What was he doing there?
Trying to be a 7, I think.
You play the man that picks the ball up. You're part of the ruck.
I think Newport there were going in 1s. They weren't going in 2s or 3s. They weren't chopping into Cardiff's line. I think that first carry, they generate a quicker ball and try and beat Cardiff around the corner. And all of a sudden they'll find their forwards on backs with softer shoulders to carry into and hopefully get out of the line.
Apologies for any language heard on the refs, Mike. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes you sacrifice the first carry just for the quick ball, isn't it? And then it allows that to generate that momentum on the next carry. big moment in the game, I sense here. Newport scrum has been well on top.
I've been lucky enough never to have to defend off the back of a scrum here, but how hard is that?
But they might not get that far because they're going for that straight arm. And Rogues picks up. He's met by his opposite number. Can they build again? Will they learn? Well, they've gone across to Westwood. Not a bad option. That's held up as well. So that now would have been a goal line dropout, but it's another penalty at the scrum.
Who's the captain now, boys? So it's not a warning for discipline in the 22. There's a lot of scrum penalties against your loose heads. Okay? Yeah. When the pressure comes on, his hips come out and he goes across the scrum. Okay, so the next penalty against number 1, he's going to leave the field. Okay? Yeah, 100%.
Well, not showing a manual.
The ref said loose head here, and Jason's asked, is that 103, I think?
They're going for it again. And to be fair, Dylan, you said early in the game that the dominant scrum might be the difference. It could well be still. If a yellow card and or penalty try comes here, it will be the difference. Carrick Smith is on with 19.
A big lad, he's in the Dragons Academy. He's been doing a bit of training with us this season. He's handful, he's busy, good in D, and like you see there, he's a very big man.
Yeah, Wales under 20. We relish in this. And, well, clever. You know, listen to the ref, Mike, and then replace your loose head who's almost on a warning, and on comes Cam Taylor-Grocott. Now then, what a scrum for that youngster. Now a warning on the loose head side, and then has to go on and do a job here. Crucial part of the game.
Bind. Set. Elbows up. Keep it there. Keep it there. Use it. Going sideways.
It's a better scrum, and Grocott does the job. And Newport still get the put in, but what a better scrum that was, Dylan.
Well, the pressure to come on there when you loose heads on a warning and replacement 5 metres out from your own line at the producer. Fair play to him.
Oh, he's got to do it again. It's a reset. Yona Manu, he's had a good game, but he's had a tough time at scrum, according to Ben Connor.
Yeah, but as a young front rower, you'll have that a lot down, you know, learning your trade, especially at this level. There was a couple of tough learning curves for myself.
Just inches short again now. Here they go. He's got his hat-trick as he lost it. Hunter Ward he has on the line. No other decision from the referee. Hacked away. Morgan Williams goes back. It was Hunter Ward. Dewi Cross follows up with a good tackle. More numbers back for Newport now. And Buckland sees some space. Bounces up. Harry Wilde is there. That's a good follow-up from Wade Langley.
They'll be disappointed with that, though, spending all that time down in their own, down in Cardiff's 22 and coming away with nothing. They'll be disappointed.
I'm pretty sure the first man takes the ball.
Discipline!
Well, Hunter Ward was after a hat-trick and he's just lost control under the post.
Too much.
Well, so close. Will they rue that chance? Roach does well.
And 5. Don't change.
Held up well by Cardiff this time.
1, don't change.
Oh, there's a gap there. You can see it. It opened up. Buckland's been threatening that.
Play on. Ball's exposed. Ball is exposed.
Play on. Jason Harris with a timely tackle there.
Ball is exposed.
Harry Fry trundles it up. Now then, here's the youngster, Carrick Smith. Dylan Lewis was talking about. Oh, good ball. Westwood. with the thrust. Now then, chance. Harrison James brings in full-back Morgan Williams. That's the 22 of Cardiff. Carwyn Penny. There's Garin Harris, the replacement. Tight dead stolen by Ben Fry. 2 Frys on the field now, brothers Fry. But it's Ben with a crucial turnover. Now, there he is again, and it's knocked out by Hunter Ward. They don't want to mess around with it here, Cardiff, and Harry Wild says, let's get it downfield. Good kick from the outside half. We have another 50-22. Oh, Morgan Williams couldn't do anything with it. What a kick from Wild.
Ben Fry's been absolutely everywhere tonight. He's been busy, he's been all over the park, turnovers. He's obviously had 2 tries as well, so fair play to him.
Wow, good decision from Harry Wild. The bounce of the rugby ball hasn't been kind to Morgan Williams in the backfield. One over his head, and then this time, look how the next bud stays low here, and he can't grab it. What a turnaround. Cardiff could go a long way. They score next with 12 minutes on the clock. Make a massive difference. It's that man in the middle. Ben Fry doing the damage. Replacement hooker Tom Howe is the man on the ball. They have the advantage, Cardiff. And he's wrapped up by a few Newport players now. Still going forward though. Still an advantage.
Number 8's got the bin.
Aled Ward adds. No, Jason Harris out the back here this time. Oh, interception, Morgan Williams, but the advantage has been played. We may see a card here, Dylan.
Number 8, you're on the floor. Send the goal upon the man, off you go.
It's Captain Ben Roach. He's gone, and he'll only come back with about a minute and a half of the game left.
Number 8 on the floor, pulling the man, collapsing.
Dylan Lewis on a sneezing fit next to me.
Bear with me.
What a turnaround from under the post, held up twice, dropped the ball over the line. Hunter Ward. Cardiff are down here with a man, a player more than Newport with 10 minutes left on the clock.
I think the difference is for the second half has been how hard Newport have had to work to get into the 22, stay in there, but ultimately come away with no points, whereas Cardiff have sort of had 2 or 3 entries, haven't had to work too hard to get in there.
And a free kick. It was overthrown anyway.
2 receivers, 19 Ever Jones.
2 receivers, technical offence.
He's off.
So Carwyn Penny, it's a free kick. Cardiff will get the line out. Let's go down to Lauren, who's with Griff Rhys.
Wel, ni wedi bod yn aros Griff Rhys rôl o'r Academi Caerdydd i gymryd anal i gael sgwrs am gêm, un o gymau'r tymor mor belled.
Ie, gêm wych, 2 tîm da, safon yn uchel a lot o drama o gwmpas y lle hefyd.
A fel rôl o'r Academi, rhai falle yn wyndran Sepi Man i weld Tom Bowen wedi dod off yn weddol gynnal. Mae wedi bod yn amserlen prysur iddyn nhw.
Ie, mae fe wedi cael lot o rygbi on hefyd. Maen nhw'n trefeili fori mas i'r Eidal hefyd gyda'r seniors, so rhaid ni jyst addasu'r munud heno.
Brilliant, diolch yn fawr.
Griff Rhys enjoying the game there. A lot of young players out there. Darwin Lewis brings Matty Young in.
No hands, leave it now!
Haven't seen the Cardiff outside backs.
No, this man's lying on him, I'm not going to penalise him.
It's been a bit of defending to do, but they've done it well, Cardiff. Now then,
away now.
There's Tom Howe.
Good work,
carry from the youngster. Ethan Lloyd. There's young Lucas at 10, we're in 22. The 18, Lloyd Lucas. Darwin Lewis, ever looking to
no release.
Get a half chance. Bill Davis King out the back, and there's Tom Howe. That's where we want to see him. Good carry, quick ball now. Harry Wild rocks back into 10. Out the back to Lucas, and Darwin Lewis is everywhere. But he's holding on. He got isolated that time. Could that be the turnover that allows Newport to get right back upfield?
It's good attack from Cardiff, and I know we got isolated there on the last phase, but there's numbers at the line, and it's so hard to defend when you've got so many numbers. You've seen Tom Howe come on a short line there. They are looking sharp, Cardiff.
a bit of confidence in the Cardiff. They're a player up, of course. Yellow card for Captain Ben Roach of Newport. He won't be back until about a minute and a half to go in the game. And that's not very far downfield for Newport. Just watch it. It's not Darwin Lewis, it's Rhys Cummins wearing 23, same scrum cap. Now Buckland, was that a good game, the Newport scrum half? Hunter Ward, 2 tries and a yellow card to his name in this game. He seemed to have a long way to go, Newport, and Cardiff's defence, as Dylan Lewis said, is holding firm.
Use it. Outside.
Well,
No hands,
thought
no,
he got stopped there, Garen Harris, but he wriggled out another metre or so.
Use it! Time your run.
Buckland goes competitive, and why not? They need the ball back, Newport. Good take from Dewi Cross.
Tackle, release!
Fought his way to ground, and Ethan Lloyd has a look, and there it is. Had a little look at a snipe. Can he get support? He needs to slow down. And there's the support from Matty Young. Good tackle from Morgan Williams. Nobody there. Well, they did well eventually to get there. Now then, can Cardiff really put a nail in the coffin of Newport here? A player down, a score down into midfield. There's Ben Fry. Can he round a brilliant performance off with another try, but desperate defence. Hunter Ward. Well, how did he get there? But he did enough. Wow.
It's been the battle between Ben and Hunter Ward tonight, I think, hasn't it?
Well, the Australian did so well to get across there.
Neck roll.
Doubling his work.
Okay, we'll stop with the lineup.
It was a neck roll in the end because Ward was over the ball, clamped on it.
Here's your mark, right? Where you are?
There's a player down off camera with 2 medics looking at him, but referee says let's go. Calvin Penny really needed to get that a bit further up for his side.
Changes.
Let's just have a little look at this, Dylan.
Time off.
I saw him looking, and he saw a big gap. Now sometimes you got to control loose play and slow down, which is what he did.
9.
And Matty Young, and this was a great clear out coming up. But then there is the neck roll on Hunter Ward by Rhys Cummins.
He's been a nuisance all day.
Kerry Jones looks to the sky. They look a little bit dejected. You never know. Lucas Welsh is on, ex-Ponty scrum half.
Brilliant electrician. He asked me to say.
There you go. Anybody needs a Trishy?
Time on.
Give Lucas Welsh a call up. He's got a bit of work to do for the next 6 minutes playing rugby. And Wade Langley has a lot to do at the back of that maul. They are inching forward as Lucas Welsh now joins, ready for his first involvement. Cardiff, just no penalties.
Offside.
Dan Fish will be saying. Slip ball to Westwood. Always gets to the gain line. Oh, that was crossing obstruction there. It was blatant. Garen Harris tried to play a little bit too much football there.
Done with you down there. If they pin you in, I'm not going to penalise them.
Jason Harris takes control.
It's the same as I done with you down there on both phases. If they lie on you, I'm not going to penalise you. If you pin them in, slow your own ball down.
Well, fair comment. Harry Wild will have a shot here. Yeah,
right decision.
Was, isn't it? It could be a costly one if Harry Wild slots this. Then it'll be a 2-score game where we got 5 minutes to go. They're a player down, Newport. This could seal the game, Dylan.
Yeah, I think Cardiff have just sort of obviously let Newport try and play out their own half. Newport chasing a try, and Cardiff just defending well. They're keeping calm, composed, and just letting Newport try and play out their own half.
Big kick then for the young outside half. He turns, picks up his tee, flags go up. Well, he was confident of it. He struck one further out 10 minutes or so ago, and that could be the points that seal the game. It takes Cardiff 8 points clear, 2 scores needed now for Newport, barely 4 minutes left on the clock. Here we go then. They've secured the kick-off, an excellent one from Ethan Phillips. And Ethan Lloyd can now control his forwards. Not just that, he can control the clock.
Use it!
4 minutes is too long to run it down from there, so he goes to the air. Williams, good take, under pressure from Cummins. Welsh brings Langley, the hooker, well met.
And tackle, release.
Cardiff just need to keep their discipline now, last couple of minutes. Nothing silly. Newport are going to have to chase it.
To be fair, Cardiff's defence has been good, isn't it? Even on their own line in the second half.
Yeah, they defended very well. Newport were knocking the door for a good chunk of the second half, and Cardiff found a way to keep them out.
Not held.
Well, it's lost. And now, on comes Ethan Phillips. Worked hard the lock. The long pass from Lloyd. Saw Cummins out there who dinks it over the top. Lucky bounce needed. Well, he's chased it up and got it back. Oh, nearly out of the hands of Lloyd Lucas, who was waltzing over. Great play from Cummins. And not just that, Dylan, look where they are on the field. It's a long way to go for Newport.
It is a long way to go, but what an advert for the SRC today's game's been. It's been free-flowing rugby. Both teams trying to throw the ball around. Some expansive stuff. It's been good to watch.
Good tries, and nearly another one here. Cummins got to the ball, just fell over himself, and Lloyd Lucas took, I think he was looking at the try line.
Thought he'd scored him before he had the ball.
How often do you see it? But you're right, there's been some great tries, good young players on show.
Yeah, I think...
Bind! Set! Steady, keep it there.
So Newport then, 90 metres or so with 2 minutes on the clock. A player down under pressure. Westwood, they come back for the penalty. The clock ticks. And you can't see Newport scoring twice in this time. This would secure Cardiff's second place in the SRC, and thus home advantage in the knockout stages, but also it would mean that Ebbw Vale aren't yet guaranteed. Top space, come back in field, Matty Young, can he finish it off? What a score! The Cardiff fullback takes the score to really put the tin hat on it for Cardiff. Well deserved, a good performance from the fullback. Opportunist try. Newport trying to get out of their own territory. And Matty Young does the rest. Cardiff out to 40 points.
Yeah, because he just stopped that clock and then restarted it. He started
Well,
to score the try and then stopped it and started again.
He just tried to keep it in play, Skinner, because they have to chase the game, and Matty Young read it and wrestled Lucas Welch over the line. A brilliant score from the fullback, anticipation and strength. Now, that takes it to 13 points, so Harry Wild could secure a 15-point margin from the touchline, and it doesn't go over, so no extra bonus points. The clock ticks over to 80 minutes in the red. Our Welsh commentary guest is Ivan Phillips, the former Ospreys hooker who's picked the set in the game, the player of the match. As Cardiff win the restart, and now surely will just kick it out. Ethan Lloyd And there it is. Steph Emmanuel is the set in a game, chosen by Evan Phillips. But Cardiff with a dominant second half performance after they'd weathered a bit of a storm mid-half. And Newport failed to get over the line, held up several times, dropped over the line. But in the end, Cardiff's defence, guile, and then clinical try scoring to finish with Matty Young. Paid dividends, and Dan Fisher's men run out winners, secure second spot in the regular season with 1 game to go in the SRC. They'll be looking forward to some home knockout rugby to end the season and have their sights now with 8 straight SRC league wins in a row, with only Swansea to play down in Swansea on the 11th of April. Newport, well, they'll look to secure 3rd with a home win over Pontypool, who are bottom of the SRC at the moment, but they played their part tonight, Newport, and for long periods matched Cardiff. But in the end, Cardiff were just too strong. And there's Steph Emmanuel set in a game. Good performance from both Emmanuel brothers. There were another set of brothers on the field tonight, the Frys, and Ben Fry was excellent for Cardiff, try scoring and bustling, ball carrying and turnovers. Tom Bowen showing some electric stuff. So in the end, the pulsating SRC game is Cardiff, who claim second and run out winners tonight by 40 points to 27.
Wel, dyna ni te Caerdydd wedi cyrraedd y 40 pwynt am gêm, a mae'r fuddugoliaeth yna, y sgorfwrdd yn selio ei lle yn ail yn y tabl, o leia yn yr ail safle nawr, sy'n golygu mi fyddan nhw yn chwarae adre hyd at y gêm cyn derfynol beth bynnag. Casnewydd yn drydydd, a cofiwch dim ond 1 gêm nawr sydd gan Caerdydd yn weddill. Glynebwyd yn y hollol fathemategol yn sicr o'i lle, ond 2 gêm sydd gyda nhw wrth gwrs yn weddill. Mae'r gêm gyntaf yna, penwythnos yma, yn erbyn Rygbi Gogledd Cymru. 4 gêm i ddod i chi Sadwrn, Abertawe yn erbyn Pen y Bont, Cwins Caerfyrddin yn heri Aberafan, Glynebwyd fel wedes i, maen nhw adre yn Stadiwm Gin y Glas, a Pontypool sy'n ar waelod y pentwr yn gwynebu Llanymddyfri. A mi fydd cyfle i chi weld i'ch bwyntiau'r gêm yna i gyd ar S4C nos Fawrth am 10 o gloch. Mi fyddwn ni yn Rodney Parade yn gwylio Casnewydd unwaith eto, gobeithio taro nôl yn erbyn Pontypool. Gêm ail gyfle fydd gyda ni ar eich cyfer chi ymhen pythefnos, a wedyn mi fyddwn ni nôl yn fyw ar S4C ar y 5 ar 20 o Ebrill gyda rownd go gynderfynol. Right, a dyma beth sydd i ddod penwythnos yma. Llanelli yn erbyn y Bala, Dydd Gwener, cwarter wedi 2, Wrexham yn erbyn Abertawe, Dydd Sul, a i'ch bwyntiau pêl drod ar sgorio nos Lyn. Ie, Caerdydd yn aml yn hynod hapus gyda'r fuddugoliaeth yna. Matty Young yn mynd ar sgorfwrdd i 20 pwynt. Craig Head, congratulations. You've been waiting patiently. I've been going through exactly what's on S4C over the weekend, but I imagine that's all you want to talk about is that game. What a classic.
Yeah, I'll be honest, it was a tough game there. Obviously, both teams like to move the ball and attack, and yeah, I was sucking in wind in parts of that game. I was just trying to get the ball to the boys out wide and let them have a go, to be honest with you.
Talk us through that second half. It felt as though you were locked on 27 points each for the majority of it, but now you look at the scoreboard and it looks much more comfortable than that. They had the pressure, they just couldn't get the points.
It didn't feel comfortable, I'll be honest with you. Like, they're a good team. I think at 27 all, it could have gone either way. We had a couple of bounces of the ball and we managed to capitalise on them. When we went down into 22, I think we were quite clinical, and that was a message really at half-time, is if we get into dangerous areas, can we convert, and can we put the pressure back on Newport?
You spoke about getting into dangerous areas, and as 3 forwards here in the front 5, how vital is it, especially having youngsters like Harry Weil, Stefan Emmanuel, being able to put you in the right spaces, 2 50-22s?
Yeah, exactly. Like, they're great boys. Like, obviously you can see the skill level they've got. Like, them kicks really helped us. They put us into areas where we could hurt Newport, and in moments in games they're invaluable. So we back ourselves a pack of forwards to get us in when we're in that areas to really apply pressure, and I think we did that well today.
Yeah, I think like you spoke about then, when you got into the 22 you were very clinical, but I think what was very impressive was when the Newport were camped on your 5 metre line and you kept them out. Is that something you speak about a lot? Is that a big work on throughout the week?
Yeah, I think so. Like, we come in at half-time, and I think I was guilty of myself. We probably fell off a few tackles and made it easy for them to get over the gain line. So the message was, if we're going to make tackles, let's make sure they stay hit. And let's not give up our line cheaply. Let's make sure that they have to earn the point, and they have to, if they want to score, it's going to be real difficult to score against us.
Craig, massive congratulations. I'm
Thank you
losing
very
count.
much.
I think that's 8 on the bounce now.
Yeah.
What a great place it must be to be a part of, to be playing right now. Diolch yn fawr.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Oh, sorry.
All good. You go and join your teammates. A nôl â ni nawr, mas i'r cae, mae Griff McKee yn cael cwmni.
Yeah, Steffan Manuel set yn y game gyda fi yma. Steffan, am game arbennig I werthu Super Rygbi Cymru. Sut fath o game oedd I ti allan e?
Ie, oedd yn game dda I chwarae yno I fod yn dig. Dau dîm eisiau chwarae mor gymaint o phosib a fel gwelwch chi oedd rygbi dda ar gael I wylio.
Sôn I fi am y 50 i'r 2 y gic ar ben Morgan Williams. Nes ti weld y gwagle?
Ie, wel, popeth o'n y plan o fi wedi gweld oedd lasses wedi yn ddi-wneud, felly o fi meddwl os fi'n cico bydd e triple dros a mynd mas a hapus yn y diwedd, ie.
Ges ti gais hefyd, ti'n amlwg wrth y fodd y chwarae rygbi yma am Harc yr Arfau. Be mae'n golygu ti roi'r Cris ymlaen eto?
Ie, fi'n meddwl dweud y wythnos diwethaf. Wel, pob wythnos ni'n gallu dod mas yma a chwarae gyda mates fi, felly chi ddim yn really gallu cwyno a chwarae ar lefel hon gyda mates. Ie, sneb yn gallu cwyno.
Fes ti ffwr ar ôl 60 munud, fel da ni'n deall, ti'n trafeilio fori i'r Eidal, wyt ti'n gyffroes mewn rhan o bethau efo tîm Caerdydd?
Ie, wrth gwrs, o fi ddim yn disgwyl ond mae'n dod gyda'r swydd, really, felly cymryd pob cyfle fel mae'n dod a pwy hyr beth sy'n dod penwythnos yma.
Steff, diolch.
Diolch.
Ie, dde ddim yn gwybod bod e offi Treviso, achos yn ôl y sôn mae Caerdydd wedi cael anafiadau heddi, so dyna pham dath e off. Mae rai bod nhw'n meddwl fe a Tom Drian pam nhw'n tynnu fi off, neu chwarae'n digon da. Ond ewn ni nôl de I gael cybolog ar y cais cynta. Ifan yn dod be ar ôl 43 munud yn meddwl.
Ie, yn syth o'r sgrym, dechreuad perffaith i'r ail hanner. Nethon ni sôn faint mor gelfydd a faint mor bwysig yw Steffan Emanuel o ran cysylltu y chwarae yna. Mae'n cysylltu gyda'r cefnwyr tu ôl yn dda iawn. Mae'n creu y gwagle yna I chwaraewyr arall yn tro hyn. Nath e gweld y gwagle, roedd y pen lawr a lawr y llwybr tarw. A war y teg yn mewn wych mae nhw.
Beth sy'n neud e'n chwaraewr mor arbennig I ti? Ni'n mwynhau gwylio fe'n chwarae, ynddi ni? Mae'n
edrych fel chwaraewr gyda pen hen arno fe. Mae'n dda I cael players o gwmpas fe a just the link player. So, fi'n siŵr bydd e'n cael llawer mor siawns I chwarae I Cardiff nawr mewn URC hefyd. Fel fi dweud, mae'n cael pen hen ar y shoulders e.
Ie, Caerdydd, tîm Denig Gen Cymru. Caerdydd, yr ail dîm, mae'n rhaid bod yn anodd cadw trac os chi'n Steffan Manuel. Ond ewn ni nawr nôl I Griff McKee sy'n cael cwmni Ben Roach.
Yeah, dwi'n meddwl Ben Roach. Ben, disappointed with the performance, well, not necessarily with the performance, but the result more than anything.
Yeah, obviously the result didn't go our way. Cardiff are a clinical team. You know, we gave opportunities to them, which we probably didn't need to. Like I said, they're clinical, so when they have those, they're going to take them. So, especially that middle third, giving away too many penalties, too many turnovers into our half, into our 22, and like I said, they're a good team. So, we had chances to take. We were on their try line, we got held up 2 or 3 times, so there was definitely opportunities to win that game. But fair play to Cardiff, they came out on top.
You've been on a great streak after the 5 losses at the start of the season. You've been a completely different outfit since then. This can't derail what you've been building on this season.
No, obviously it would have been lovely to continue that momentum into the playoffs and into next week. But yeah, it doesn't change what the end goal is for us. You know, we've got Pontypool next week. It's going to be another tough one, Gwent Derby. But we're moving on to the playoffs then. We just want to get back on track and hopefully do what we did last year.
Yeah, Pontypool, they've not been on the best form this season, but we know how big a Gwent Derby is. What do you expect from them?
Oh, physicality. You know, it's always that brutal battle. I think it's on Rodney Parade as well, so it's going to be special. Gwent Derby, last one of the regular season, so they're going to be firing, and we've just got to match it and hopefully come up with a W.
And currently you've got all 3 of the majors, we shall call them, in Super Rygbi Cymru. Does that give you positivity going into those games as well?
Oh, definitely. You know, like building all the way up to this game, we've definitely got the confidence. We know we can play. We know we can beat any team in the league on our day. You know, we just can't give chances away like we did today.
Ben, diolch.
Thank you very much.
Diolch.
Ie, dyna'r peth, Dylan. Mae Casnewydd yn gwybod sut i ennill gemau mawr nawr mewn i'r adeg holl bwysig. Ar ôl yr 80 munud na, maen nhw'n heiddi clod, yndyn nhw?
Roedd yn Graham Gate, great game, great.
Oedd e mor gret, sydd wedi angofio sut i siarad.
Ond, unlwcus really ar y diwedd, Caerdydd yn ar y benig, ond roedd Casnewydd yn gwneud Caerdydd gweithio am pob pwynt. Ond jyst ysgyblaeth yn y diwedd, fi'n meddwl, sydd rhaid i newid i Casnewydd mynd mlaen yn y tournament nawr.
Bydde fi ddim moyn eisiau fod yn gyfrifol am ddewis syr yn y gêm. Ar un adeg yn meddwl, Ben Fry, Hunter Ward, pwy bynnag sy'n ennill, ond wedyn yr olwyr cystal, a mae'n anodd peidio roi Steph Emmanuel.
Ie, oedd y bach o ben dost i fod yn hollol onest. Wyn i di angofio bod fi'n dewis syr yn y gêm, a ges i un neges yn yglustu, a do, goffes i'n meddwl cryn dipyn amdano, fel nes i sôn, nhw'n i meddwl Ben Fry yn wych, yn gorfforol iawn yn y gêm, yn amddiffynol, yn taclo'n gadarn, ond i fi, fi'n credu oedd Steffan Emmanuel y ffordd oedd i ware, oedd e'n ddeallus iawn yn ei chwarae ge, a wyn i'n meddwl pan wedd momentum gyda Gaerdydd, oedd e'n rhywun, oedd e'n neud pethau'n iawn, a oedd e'n adeiladu ar y momentum na, ar un ochr arall y geinog, pan falle oedd pethau'n mynd gwyth i Gaerdydd, oedd e'n rhywun, oedd e'n setlo bydde lawr, a fel wnaethon ni weld y gic hir na, fi'n credu oedd e'n yn rhan mowr o siwt we Gaerdydd i dod allan ar y gêm na gyda'r fuddugoliaeth.
Ie, ffantastig. Wel, diolch am eich cwmni chi. Nes i joio dy brofiad cyntaf. Dyn nhw ddim cysgu, ni ddim gael gêm y cysgu pob wythnos. Oedd y gêm na heb os i gosod y safon wythnos hon. Ond maen nhw ar y cyfan yn gemau diffyrus iawn dros ben, a mae mwy o'r gemau na i ddod dros y penwythnos. Fel wnaethon ni sôn, Tom Bowen a Steph Emmanuel ar ei ffordd mas i Treviso, ac mae Caerdydd yn herio Benetton yn y cwpan her. Y gweilch hefyd oedd i cartre yn erbyn Ulster, ddau dîm yn gobeithio am le yn cwarteri Ewrop, a mi fydd eich apwyntiau bob gêm y chwe gwlad menywod Cymru ar S4C. Y cyfan yn cychwyn nos Sadwrn nesaf, yr 11 Ond dyna ni, un o'r gemau'r tymor heb os. Dyna falle be o'n i'n disgwyl cyn y gêm gyda ddau o gewri'r gystadleuaeth, a dyna be ni wedi cael. Yr 80 munud diwetha, mond wedi'n cyffroeni am yr hyn sy'n dod dros yr wythnosau nesaf. Diolch am eich cwmni chi, welwn i chi'n Rodney Parade. Nos da.